What's up? What's up, Geronimo? How you doing, brother?
Oh, hello. You gonna say hi to me?
There's nobody here yet.
Okay, but still, you can't say hi to me.
Sure. Hi, babe.
Hi, how are you? How was your day?
My date was wonderful. No,
So
not
was
really.
mine. Mine was pretty chill.
You didn't do shit.
I worked.
Hmm.
I worked a good hour.
You're such a bum.
Hey, Geronimo, what is going on?
What's up? Burqueño is in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, hello.
She saw you, bro. She just didn't want to say hi.
Ooh,
You?
I did. I didn't see
Yep.
that yet.
Okay.
Don't start none.
What's up, Burqueño? How you doing, brother?
Don't look for the razzle, or you'll get the dazzle.
He put yes, I know. See that?
Really?
Nah, serio. Um, I know we are late as fuck, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I want to stop apologizing.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you just gotta making excuses. You have a job, you have a life.
Yeah, that's it. If we can
We
come in
we
here,
really do try. I'm telling you, when I tell you we do try, we try.
yep. But get caught up at work. I have to go back to work after we're done with this.
That is
This.
crazy. When are they leaving?
Hmm.
When are they leaving?
The end of this month, I think we're not gonna renew that contract, so it should be good.
Okay.
I'm hoping. Um, they should have thought of it before they signed the contract. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who they expected to do it, but even they're saying that it's too much. Like I get paid too much to be doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not able to like keep up with what I'm supposed to be doing. I got people like I got different ¿cómo se llama? Vendors come in and stuff, and I can't even be there for it because I'm asleep.
Yeah. I know. It's kind of hectic at my work too. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
A little
right.
this, a little that.
You're a bum.
Can't figure out what movie to watch.
You're such
You
a
know what the craziest thing though is that I love my job. It's so easy, but nobody wants to do it. There was like 5 people that came and left in 1 year. And then when I was gone for that 1 month, they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you're back." And it's just because it's like organizing, paying attention to detail. But if you do it right, it's a piece of cake.
yeah. I don't even think I told um,
What you
everybody
say?
why I'm being stuck so late. So the reason why, guys, is so our sales department signed a contract with with an air. What do they call them?
Pilots,
Yeah, but not but like the company. I know the pilots, but with
airlines.
yeah, with like an airline to
Hey, and when you're with them, why don't you ask them for like a discount or something?
because I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
And and
All right.
so they signed a deal with this airline that on the holdovers, which is every night, um, their pilots and crew will stay at our hotel, but they don't have a ride from the airport to the hotel. We have a shuttle, but it doesn't. We don't. Since COVID, they haven't been using it, so it's just there. There's nobody really. It's not in action. But because they signed this contract, they agreed to pick up and drop off these people. So they usually stay there 2 days. So you pick up four of them. They stay 2 days. The next day you pick up four. So there's always eight in house. And then at 4:30 in the morning, they have to go back to the airport. Well, only managers can drive the shuttle. Nobody else is approved right now since they haven't hired anybody to be shuttle drivers or anything like that. So right now it can only be a manager. And lucky me, I'm always there in the evening. So they're like, hey, can you do it? So that's why I'm always late. Like the fucking tonight, these fuckers didn't land till like 10:15. So I'm picking them up, bringing them back, trying to get home so I can hop on. But then I got to go back to the hotel, try to crash for a couple hours, and then get up, take them back to the airport at 4:30 or 5 in the morning, and then sleep for a few hours, then try to get up and actually do my fucking job. So it's kind of been a bitch this month dealing with that. And sometimes what's fucked up is the pilots are allowed to rent cars because they're going to be there for 2 days, but the stewardesses or whatever they're called nowadays, what are they called? Um, Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. They are they're not allowed to be uh, to rent cars. And what's fucked up is some of these pilots won't give them rides. So you just never know. And sometimes there's no cars. So I'll show up. Sometimes it's four people, the pilot, the co-pilot, and the two stewardesses or whatever they're called. I know they don't like being called that anymore these days, but whatever the fuck they're called. And then sometimes I'll show up and it's just the two stewardesses because the two pilots went and took someone else. Sometimes it's one pilot and the two stewardesses because one pilot got a car and he didn't want to bring nobody else. It's crazy. And sometimes I'll show up and all them fuckers got in the cars and drove off and didn't tell us. So I'm sitting there for uh waiting for the fuckers to show up. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they just won't. They just I'll get a call from the hotel or I'll have to call and they'll be like, oh yeah, they already checked in. And we've been sitting there for fucking an hour and a half, 2 hours. So anyway, I think at the end of
Jesus Christ, that took a whole shift to explain.
Yeah. So I think at the end of this month, we're probably gonna be probably not gonna renew that contract because it doesn't make sense. They're like, we're using too much. I get paid too much to be fucking driving a shuttle.
Are they called flight attendants now?
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
It's kind of like you don't ever call a housekeeper a maid. That's kind of rude.
Yeah, that's this new society where everybody wants to be upset about something.
Well, maid I get though. I'd rather be you call the housekeeper, not a maid. You're not somebody's maid.
Why not? Same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. And in Spanish, it's a sirvienta. What else would you call them in Spanish?
Okay, well we're in America, so
Yeah,
we don't do that here. We don't do
you
that
know,
here.
they're trying to ban the fucking word man
Why?
because they're saying that it's too you're talking about men and it's not inclusive. So like they're talking about instead of calling them humans, calling them people instead of saying like all this stupid shit. It was some study from Purdue University where they're saying that it's not inclusive and some people are offended by the word and just
I'm gonna keep saying man, man, man if I want. Okay.
yeah, it's just dumbass people. Always want to be fucking. Everybody wants to be offended by something. It makes them feel important. I think. But anyway, Geronimo, you hubo, brother. He said, hit that like, Chronicleros bienvenidos. And he put the cash app and the email. If anybody wants to email me, you feel free to, brothers. Geronimo said, hi, Jovan. Hello, everyone. Said Burqueño. And then he said, yes, I know, because Jovan was just shining them on.
No, I wasn't. I didn't even see the comments. I didn't even know anybody was in here, to be honest. Because it's so late.
Angel Chavez said, to la familia. What's up, brother? How you doing, Angel?
Oh, hello.
Appreciate you, bro. AP said, what's up, everyone? And Giovanna.
Oh, there's trouble right there.
Big motherfucker said,
I swear, you crack me up all day at work. I can't. People are like, I'll be like laughing at my computer screen. They're like, what are you laughing at? I'm just like, nothing. Like, I can't tell them like what's going on, you know? But I just like sit there and crack up on myself. They're like looking at me like I'm weird. I'm like, I just saw something funny on YouTube.
Big motherfucker said, que hubo alegría, white fence and fam. Finally made it. What's up, brother?
Oh, hello.
Burqueño said, seems like nobody really wants to do any type of work nowadays. I don't know of any places that aren't hiring. You ain't bullshitting, bro. There's actual companies that are like mom and pop type shit that's shutting down because they can't find workers. It's crazy right now. People really do not want to work. It's a trip. They're going to regret it once it's time to really go back and there's not enough jobs because they've closed so many. It's crazy. And people want to bitch about like Walmart putting those self checkouts and all that, but shit, imagine Walmart wouldn't be able to survive if they had to hire so many people. Nobody wants to fucking work. Well, I don't know about that. Them fuckers will make it. 486, what's up, Cricket and Miss Cricket? You just jumping on? Yeah, brother. We're just starting. Been here only 12 minutes.
No, we're about to get off. You're late.
480 said, like, comment, and subscribe. What's up, Vato? What's up, brother?
Okay.
Burqueño said, the perks of being a manager. Been there, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't mind it so much because I hate going to work early in the morning. So that's why I'm kind of like, hey, I'll do it. You know what I mean? That way I'm kind of like on my own schedule. But sometimes I still get fucked with because like today, they have a real big, like one of those big ironers where you've never seen one, babe, before. I don't think they didn't have them. They don't have them like at the smaller hotels, but it's like after the washer, you put the sheets in that motherfucker, and it dries them and irons them and folds them at the same time. Remember, I told you? I think I showed it to you when you came. But it's a big ass fucking machine. Well, ours was down, so the dudes were here to fix it today. And of course, they're calling me, and then at the end, I have to sign for it, and I'm just like, "Fuck, man!" They keep waking me up, and just went to sleep. You know what I mean?
Did you just like side diss me? Like you've never seen one because this is at a bigger hotel.
No, because I had never seen one before coming here.
Oh, okay. My hotel I was at was pretty big. Don't do that to me.
Most people wouldn't know what the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Big motherfucker said, "This is one upset grill." Nah, I'm not upset. Shit, I'm telling you, I actually it messes up with the live. We never know when. Like we want to come on earlier, but I get stuck. But I actually
I think you should just tell the manager of the hotel, like, look, the Chronicles family is like we have to get on at a certain time. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna point them towards to see this shit. Be the end of my little job.
That would be funny.
Timo said, "Fee 5 gum." I guess I'm just a troll or something.
Who said that?
What is that? What's up,
Who said you
Timo?
were a troll, Timo? Was it Sergio?
It probably was Sergio. Did he say you were a troll, bro?
Or was it you, babe? Because you do that.
Me?
Yeah.
When would I call him a troll?
I don't know. I don't think you're a troll, Timo. I don't think so.
It's probably her, bro.
I would never say that. What are you talking about?
If it was Sergio, she probably text him that shit under the thumb.
No, don't do that. You're a liar and a fat mouse because I would never call Timo a troll. Don't even do that.
I don't know. Might have been during that time when she was mad at you, bro.
I wasn't mad at him. Stop it.
Geronimo said, Timo. Angel said, you okay, Cricket? Make it work, brother. Do what you have to just to challenge. You've been there. You got this. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. I was just explaining why we're coming on so damn late, even though we wish, we want to try and come on earlier. It's impossible. We were ready to come on since I don't know what time we first text, and I'm like, I gotta go to the airport to get these fucking people, and I stopped going now before they actually call. So now I actually make them land first, then call for the ride. So now I'll tell Maruka, I'm waiting to see if they don't hit me by this time, then we can go. And then, but today they actually landed late, so we got fucked. But it's the way it works. Timo said, Geronimo, what's up, brother? Geronimo said, grateful and staying busy as fuck, hermano. Angel said, what up, Timo? Timo said, Angel with the fist. Porqueño said, damn, that damn toxic masculinity. Yeah, this world has gone crazy, bro. You see all that shit with that Balenciaga stuff, babe?
I saw a little bit of it about the kids.
Man, that shit's fucking wicked, boy.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I've really been trying to not watch YouTube or the news lately.
Yeah, but that
I
shit.
just need to
that
I
shit
know, I
ain't.
see it. I know. I don't know the whole thing about it. I know you guys don't like her, but I saw Candace Owens talking about it. I just got a glimpse of it. So
I like her, but I think that fucking Kim Kardashian bitch ass didn't want to speak up on it. Now she finally tried to say something, but yeah, that shit's wicked. That's crazy right there.
Candace goes in on her.
In plain fucking
It's hilarious. Candace eats her for lunch. I swear. Just
all right. 480 said it's like you can call a janitor. Can't call a janitor no more. It's custodian. Timo said, who man, Burqueño? You the man, said Timo. Angel said, Geronimo, all thumbs up. Flight attendant said Geronimo. Yeah, that's what I meant. Burqueño said, Timo. Big motherfucker said, okay, just say hombre, hombre instead of man, right?
right.
Crazy. Geronimo said, Angel, Billy B23 is in the house. What's up, brother? He said, what up, everybody? Peace. Fueling, brother. Timo said, I know I was tripping to see you guys on. Yeah, coming on so late. We missed last night, right? No, we were here last night.
We were asking for you, Timo, last night.
Yeah, that's when we were at. Oh, that's when you guys called him a troll.
I would never. Don't do that. Don't do that.
She thought said our society is turning into one big pucky. I know you said pussy, but I wanted to say it like that. But yeah, you're right. It is, bro.
Oh,
Everybody wants to
is here.
everybody wants to feel like it's so crazy. It's a trip how everybody has something to say about every fucking thing now. You can't say nothing without offending, and it's such bullshit. Angel said, big motherfucker, what's up? There's so much bigger things, issues in this world than to worry about
Stuff like
someone's
that.
man or whatever the fuck. Like, pick up something better. Put your energy into something that can really help. Not some fucking offensive word or whatever the fuck you think it is. Big motherfucker said, I just got my hours cut at work, but yet another fuckers don't want to work. What the fuck? Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Big motherfucker said, Cubo Angel. 480, what's up? All said Angel Chavez. Burqueño said, big motherfucker, my wife works at Amazon. Within this last month, they laid off 2 groups of people and hired another 2 groups. Makes no sense.
I heard some places went on strike for Amazon. Do you see that? They're out picketing.
No, I didn't see that. Amazon workers?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's not out here, so I need my packages.
I heard it's hard to work there. Man.
I heard they have good benefits and shit, though.
I heard it's hard to work there, though. A couple of people that I've worked with, some of like the teachers and instructors, and they try to do like a part-time job or something when they don't have the students or the time, they would try to do something on the side. And they're like, man, no way. That's like slave work.
Angel Chavez said, hang in there, big motherfucker. 480 said, what's up, Angel? Big motherfucker said, Burqueño, I don't get that. They do that at my work, too. AP said, yeah, reality makes the best humor. Yeah, no shit.
No. AP. It wasn't. It was like funny. I was laughing, but doesn't mean I agree with it. When you were saying earlier that I was from somewhere,
I'm not sure.
That's not my reality. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. I don't think he was talking about that, but maybe. Timo said, what you do to Papa Cricket, Mustang? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do nothing. He just...
She just be talking shit, bro.
Nothing. I don't do anything but love this man, and he gets attitude.
You know how it is. I gotta put the check down.
I used to send him books and everything when he was in prison. Couldn't even afford my own book to read. That's why I'm stupid. Because he got all the books.
You're so dumb.
Send him all my money. This is the thanks I get.
Big motherfucker said, Angel Simon, always, brother, gracias. AP said, I get off work at 11. I've always preferred working in the evenings. I ain't got no kids, so it's cool. Yeah, I like that too. I actually like working the evenings better también. I just hate going in the morning. I could work all fucking day, but I need to be able to come in whenever I want. Angel said, La familia will hold on. That's what familia does. Gracias. Yeah, that's true. That is true. 480 said, what's new, Cricket? I say you've been putting out short videos. Yeah, I just been pulling some of the conversations we've been having, just thinking not a lot of people are gonna sit there and watch us, bullshit for 3 hours. But if I can pull out some of the serious discussions we have, then maybe, they'll get out there a little more just so that I think those are the important discussions that need to be out there, so I put them out. But Timo said, I was listening last night while on the road, minding my own business. No, you weren't, fool. Quit lying. You believe that, babe?
I believe you. I believe you, Timo. 1,000%.
You're so soft.
I believe him.
ZG said, sup, chat, crick and fence. What's up, brother?
Hey.
ZG is in the house. Burqueño said, don't sweat it, Timo. I got called a noob.
But you are a noob.
Yeah, she did call you that, bro. I was here.
He is. It's hilarious.
I should have pulled out that short. AP said, I think Rome went batshit too before the end. Yeah, that's true. All that same shit too, right? All the homosexuality and all that shit. Timo said, then I hear, where's Timo the troll? I stand up to trolls, damn it. Who said that?
Who said it?
Oh, no, I remember. So the trolls were in here. And so we were tripping. And then Sergio said, speaking of trolls, where's Timo? Remember?
Oh, he did say that. He did.
Look, Sergio just came in too. My bad, bro. I just snitched on you. I'm a dropout, so it don't matter.
You're a dropout piece of poop anyway, so that's what you do.
That's what it is. You don't like it? Fuck you. Before he said, Timo, D, what up, bro? You were listening while on the road? Kenyo said, I think it depends on what location. My wife likes it, but our location is pretty new too. Yeah. I've heard it's good. I mean, I've heard it's got like good benefits, bro. Like it's $30 out of every check, and you got like full medical and dental and all that shit.
Yeah.
Timo said, yeah, I was on the way back from the valley.
You're going back to the Bay?
Before he said, Miss Cricket, shame on you for calling our Timo D a troll.
I didn't say that. I will never say that.
Heart Life Tony is in the house. He said, good evening, guys. What's up, brother?
Oh, hello.
Angel said, mistake, Timo, you ain't no troll. You're the troll slayer.
There you go.
Yeah. Miss Timo said, Burqueño, what's a noob? Timo, you know what a noob is?
You better ask him.
You got to be young like us, bro, to understand that kind of lingo.
We know all the... I can't explain it because that's like a young hip thing. I can't.
It's just the, us
You
young.
just, if you know, you know.
That's it. Sergio said, what's up, everyone? Shaking his hand. Big motherfucker said, I've missed the last couple lives, but I read a couple of comments on the live from yesterday. So what's this D23? That's the girl.
It's a new movement. It's a new movement.
The girl's faking, bro.
It's founded. It's the silent majority that's coming. It's happening.
They're trying to be like us. You know how it goes.
But of course, people want to hate. So
it has to do something about deportation 23.
The D has nothing to do with deportation and that I don't have my papers and all that other stuff. So it has nothing to do with that. None of that.
LOL, you're going to have to ask white fans, said Burqueño. Timo said, did you just call yourself stupid?
Yeah, according to, I'm just dumb.
Like people say?
No, I'm not dumb like people say. Just kidding.
Big motherfucker thinking. 480 said, Burqueño, stand up. Watch out. Timo said, yeah, I heard this D23. You heard about it, huh? Yeah, it wasn't nothing, bro. They came in for a second, got mollywopped, and we're done.
Oh, really? You think so?
AP said, oh, and Giovanna walking home from work isn't a miracle, just saying.
This guy right here.
I agree with you, bro, on that one.
I do believe it's a miracle. Thank God I didn't, get robbed or mugged or something, on the way home, and my legs were good enough to walk home.
They wouldn't have got nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's why they didn't want to steal your holy New Balance.
Wow.
Big motherfucker said, damn, now you're a troll and a liar. I said, what you do, Timo?
See what I mean?
Sergio, Timo said, Sergio with the mad face. Burqueño's laughing. Rich Boy said, what's your thoughts on OG, Triple OG getting exposed? Did he get exposed? I don't know, bro.
I have no idea about that guy, so sorry.
Yeah, I don't follow all that stuff. Sergio said, I said it on purpose, hoping Timo would hear it and come in, LOL. Angel Chavez said, that's love. White fence, you got this. He got this. It's done. Que no, cricket. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Timo said, Triple OG is a sucker. Speaking of troll, he said, uh-oh, look at Los. Came in with the gafas.
Oh, where you been, Mr.
What's
Cool
up,
Guy?
brother? Been a minute. What's up, Los? How you doing, brother?
Hello, hello.
Mike Rodriguez said, "Yule carnal, hope all is well. Everything's been
Well,
good so
Timo, you
far.
better get ready to slay.
So what?
I said, Timo better get ready to slay.
Oh, is there someone? Nah.
Maybe.
How you been, Los? You doing good, brother? Timo said, "Sorry, I don't speak Arizonian." Yeah, you
Timo,
do,
you
fool.
know what noob is. That's been around for a minute.
Angel Chavez said, "What's up, Sergio? Hope all is well, brother." AP said, "D23, y'all couldn't even be original." Yeah,
Because we look 23 just as well. So
oh, here we go.
just saying,
480 said
sometimes
this.
people can't even believe that I have a 19-year-old. Okay, well, you can. Okay, they can only say you look young. Only you. They can't tell me that.
I mean, they just telling the truth.
Okay,
But
but
what?
when it happens to
They
me, you're like,
lying to you?
ah,
Whatever, babe.
uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah,
480 said, this is the motherfucking thanks I get.
yeah, right?
AP said, hard for paisas to make up titles, I guess.
Okay, well, wow. If he's been roasting me all day, you guys, I'm like,
That's funny. Vicky
this thing
17
has
is
been
in the
burning me
house.
all day. Like, seriously, I need to be in the trauma section or something. I don't
What's up,
know.
Vicky? How you doing, brother? He said, hi, all cricket and white fans. How you doing, Vicky?
Hello.
Everything good, bro? Big motherfucker said, I should have known. Hater J, shake my head.
Oh,
uh,
oh,
People said, Israel, good to see you again, brother.
oh,
Vicky said,
okay.
Timo, and he's waving. 480 said, Surge with the thumbs up.
I'm
What
still
happened?
not over that comment, but okay.
Over the Hater J?
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Chapatin came in and said, Team USA. Why, what happened? Are we in the Olympics?
Oh, I think soccer's going on.
Oh, is that what it is?
Football. That's
Football.
There you go. You said it right. Look at you.
Timo said, big motherfucker. I don't know, loco. AP said they would have seen you all paisa and just kept moving like the kidnappers.
Oh, I know. Another one.
Dr. Chapatin said, just got a good old whiff of fentanyl. What the fuck? Oh, they blew it in
Ew,
your face?
ew, why?
Walking down the street, probably.
Oh
Timo
my
said,
gosh.
where? He's showing the wrench. Vicky said, Doctor, withdrawal, Chris. He's probably talking about where he lives. There's a lot of people smoking that shit, so he's probably walking back from somewhere and someone blew it out into the street.
That's horrible. You can
They
get is that like secondhand?
Man, you probably could. I mean, it'd have to be a little more than just a whiff, but still, I'm sure it's not the
I thought
fucking.
if you smell it and it's like a bad batch, you can die.
I don't know. I
It's
mean,
awful.
I've seen that they say stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know. Doctor Withdrawal. Doctor, you seen that win today? Said Timo. Urqueño said, Chop, that shit stinks, bro. There are the whole neighborhoods that smell like that.
What does it smell like?
I don't know. I've never smelled it. Someone said something about like burnt some. I don't know what though. Burnt something because they're burning the shit on tinfoil, but I don't know what that. I don't know what the smell comes out like.
Like burnt foil?
I doubt that. I mean, I don't know, but I think whatever that chemical smell is, it's that. Who knows? But I don't know what it coincides, like how, you know what I mean, what it reminds people of when they smell it. I don't know. Sergio said, "Órale, Angel." Sergio said, "Back to my pocket, you all go." Yeah, work, bro. Órale. Dr. Chapatín said, "Timo, amigo, ¿qué hubo, le cabrón?" Huh? AP said, "So I went to a quinceañera and everyone thought I was the youngest sibling. Had to make sure everyone knew I'm the oldest. Then I let them know B23 Rifa. Call."
Oh my God, whatever. No, they didn't. They didn't. No, they didn't, AP.
I get
No,
it, bro. I get it.
no, they didn't. They knew you were the oldest right away. They knew that you were the first one to
It
come
happens
over
all the
here.
time, bro. 40 said, "Rich boy who exposed Triple G with channel." Big motherfucker said, "Jovan Campiona. At least get something original. Now AP gonna go 23 times harder on you."
He has. He has. What's going to be?
Oh, not Capiona. Copiona. Copy like copycat.
Oh,
I thought he was saying champion.
oh, not a cop. Oh,
Copiona.
okay. Copiona.
Chapatin said, "Vicky, I don't do dope, and the junkies are pulled all next to the street on my way to the corner store."
Dang.
Lo said, "Many, many thoughts with very little words. Just chips away at life. Tripping out today on all the havoc these blues are causing." Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy. I'm going to be out there. I fly out to Phoenix for Christmas. I'll be out there. I don't know what day, the 20 something, but I'll be there for Christmas and I'll be out there for a couple weeks. But when I see that shit, man, it's a trip, man. How much, first of all, on the good side, I mean, I guess it's not the good side either, but how much it's grown and how much Phoenix has come up, you know what I mean? Um, but on the bad side, how fucking, like, it seems that, I guess, like they say, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer because you got so many people now that are homeless, and then but I think it has to do a lot with those blues. Them fucking blues are killing Phoenix, man, or Arizona in general. Tucson, all the big cities. I mean, all the cities, I would assume.
I'm pretty sure there's a big percentage of it's because they're on drugs, and they just can't work. Um, I think it's a really small percentage of somebody who really just, lost their home, lost their job, that type of story. Oh, why do you leave?
Huh?
Why do you leave?
The back door just fucking flew open because of the air.
Oh,
Um, yeah. I was gonna tell you, Los. I don't know if you remember. You remember Güero, Jose Barriga? They ended up calling him 40 ounce once he got made, but he was with us in Rhyming Unit, and when I went out there, man, he was kind of messed up too. Not so much on them things, but it's just like all of that's everything out there has just got people like grips. You know what I mean? I wanted to bring him on um, to talk about the Lismo and walking away and all that, but unfortunately, he still has that issue, and man, it's just you see the best of them. You know what I mean? Like that shit just got grip on people. It sucks. Chapatin said, "Burke, it's the neighborhood scent."
mhm.
Burke, yeah, my whole neighborhood smells like that, especially after the 1st and the 15th. You can literally smell it walking by the houses and the apartments. It's crazy. Giovanna, it smells like burning plastic with a side of burnt popcorn bags, said Chapatin.
Yeah, that's a hard smell to get rid of from popcorn.
All right. Vicky said that fentanyl is a serious problem. I see videos how entire cities there go down. Yeah, it's messed up. I mean, now it's like you just walk through major cities and you see it at like people just sitting at bus stops, nodded the fuck out. There'll be people standing like at corner stores, like bent over, like all the way, like they're fucking, like if almost like they're doing uh, cherry pickers. Remember that shit? And they're just like stuck in that position. Like there's so many. It's weird, man. Timo said, "Man, luckily that shit missed the serio." Yeah, no. Yeah, that would have been bad in the '90s. I mean, but I think any era it would have been bad. I'm just but yeah, you're right. The good thing
Well,
is the '80s had crack. '90s didn't really have, I don't think, anything that was like that destructive. I don't think. You know what I mean? I mean the meth, but that wasn't really our thing. But yeah, it's crazy.
so I have a question. What makes the mind want to do drugs in the first place? Like hardcore drugs. Is it mainly unhappiness or just curiosity?
It could be either one. I think it begins just on your surroundings. You know what I mean? If everybody around you is fucking with it, then you try it and like it or whatever. Some people,
But if you're like unhappy and broke, wouldn't you be scared to try something like you can't afford?
well, people don't think of the economy of it. They're just trying to figure out how to do it. And when it's so cheap, look at that. Them things are going for like $5 a pill. It's crazy. Even as low as I think $2 or $3 a pill. It's crazy the how cheap it is now to fuck around. But and then a lot of it sometimes is just people have problems and they're trying to mask it somehow or hide it. So I don't know. Like I have no idea. It's just
Hmm.
all bad. AP said more like D50, and it's like
Oh,
a something of them in that clica light work well.
G50? 50? Oh no, he didn't. No,
Volcano
no,
said
no, no. No, no, no.
like burnt rubber.
Uh, he said 50. Well, we're not going to go with your guys' real age, so,
D50.
Mm-hmm.
Timo said, Vicky, how is it in Israel? Do you have American problems, in other words? Big motherfucker said, tell her, AP. He put that
That's what
shit
we're doing.
in
That's
caps.
what we're doing tonight.
Chapatin said, these bastards always yelling like, hey, 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 you got blues? Vicky said, Timo some, but here it's more security, terrorists.
Oh, okay.
It smells like burnt popcorn, said 480. Big motherfucker said, but without the butter smell.
Ew.
Porque yeah, like an oven. Burnt popcorn. I hate that smell in my house. It lingers at Timo. Hell yeah, it does.
I used to hate that when they used to burn the popcorn in the hotel room.
Yeah, sets off
Because
the alarm.
that and it was hard to get the smell out, just like cigarettes.
Hmm. Burnt tortillas as well, said Timo.
Yeah.
480 says, sometimes when I go to QT gas station bathrooms, there be people smoking in there.
They'll just smoke anywhere. I've seen them. They'll smoke anywhere. They'll just pull down their pants and take a poop right there. I mean, they're not in their right mind. They're just it
Yeah,
happens. I saw this guy at Walmart. He was like fighting with himself, like literally punching the air, like hitting himself, going
yeah.
around in circles. I mean, I came out of Walmart. He was like laid out on the floor. I was like, I guess he lost. I don't know what the heck. But I mean, they just right there, like anywhere, they'll just do it.
Yeah.
They're not even like trying to hide it anymore.
Chapatin said, so I gathered some footage in our bum city in downtown, and man, it spread to a bunch of blocks there. Crazy. Timo said, think about it. This sort of shit has happened before in Los Angeles with the crack. Phoenix too, bro. Phoenix was bad. They had corners, Holmes. And the motherfuckers were killing each other over the corners and slanging the crack. You could just pull up in your Ramfla. It was right around the same area you could buy where you can get the hose. It was crazy. AP said they called me come años serio. That's how we do in the burque, said
No,
AP.
they don't. No, they don't.
Oh my God. Hold on. It's work.
They don't. No, they don't call you that, AP. No, they don't. He's probably like, hello, yes, sir. Uh-huh, no problem. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Ooh,
Sorry.
who's that?
Front desk, they lost the MOD keys and they don't have keys for the breakfast people to open all of the walk-in coolers and all that. Only my key does it, mine and the managers. So they need me to go there between now and 5 in the morning to open everything.
Well, why'd you answer your phone?
Because it might have been an emergency. I don't know if the alarm is going off, if something else is happening. So let's see, where are we at? Timo said, think about it. Our own government pulled that shit onto its very own people. Yeah, the crack shit.
But I mean, isn't it somewhat the responsibility of people that they got on that stuff?
Well, of course, but at
I
the
mean, I
same
didn't know
time,
anybody back then that got on crack.
yeah, it is their responsibility. But at the same time, when you target a poor, you know, you target poor neighborhoods like that where people are susceptible to even fuck with shit like that. I mean, there's at least some complicity there.
I don't know. I grew up in the hood too, and I never thought about smoking crack, and neither did my parents.
Well, there's a
I
difference
don't
of
know.
people.
And people see what these blues are doing. Uh, they're, in their right mind before they go do it. Oh, no, let me go do it. Maybe I won't be like these people. You're gonna end up like Walking Dead, just like those people if you do it.
Nobody thinks about it that way. That's they're not out there watching these people before they do it. They're all hanging out together doing it.
See, and that's what confuses me. That's what I'll never understand.
That's what?
That's where I'll never understand. Like, you know,
Yeah. AP said, I remember it was just crackheads back in the day. They'll go jack a TV for a few rocks. Now it's a whole desmadre. Yeah, it's getting bad, man. Chapatin said 480. I've almost got in a scuffle at the QT on Camelback and and the 17 because this dude and girl were smoking right next to the door as families were walking in and out. Yeah, it's crazy.
crazy.
Timo said we were Afghanistan for how long, and the opioid problem has hit record numbers. Yeah, I know. And Afghanistan is one of the biggest producers of that shit. Timo said crickets what now, local? Yeah, we've been that the troll been coming in. Heart Life said, is it the drug or the demand? Uh,
Mhm.
that's the big question, I think, you know, bro. It's kind of like chicken or the egg, no? Dr. Chapatin said, what trips me out seeing the new faces on the daily basis, you see the transformation from Louis bags and Gucci slides to tattered Lee dungarees and flip-flops. Vicky said, white fans, it's an escape to not deal with feelings and reality.
Yeah. Well, again, I it's hard for me to understand. I'm trying to understand and trying to put myself in someone's position. Uh, it's just hard for me to understand it, guys. I'm
Yeah,
trying though. I'm trying though. You know what I mean? Because
but the thing is you never will because you have no idea that like how it feels to live with trauma or pain or anything like
well,
that.
at one time I felt like I wasn't depressed, but I was super sad. Somebody was trying to kill me and my out of my newborn. I'm going from hotels to hotels, hiding out. You're in there locked up, not knowing what's going to happen to you. And never once did I think about, well, I just need to escape and do drugs.
Yeah, but at the
So,
same time, I mean,
I mean, come on. Like I said, I'm trying to understand it. I'm not,
it's a different type of trauma.
well, that was a little dramatic for me in my life at that moment. I mean, I got
Yeah.
over it, but,
Big motherfucker said the cheaper they get, the more people that die. Burqueño said it's the closest I've seen to a zombie apocalypse. Will tell you that much. Yeah.
yeah, it does look like zombies out there.
Huh?
It does. It do look like zombies out there. And
Yeah.
because I
Timo
do
said,
feel bad for them. I do give them money because they're hungry,
well, you
you
shouldn't do
know,
that because they're not hungry. They want to get high.
but they could be hungry if they want a soda or something to drink.
Well, then you shouldn't give them money. Get them a soda.
Oh, thanks for that, Mr. Smart Guy. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because you've never told me you sit there and give them money, Miss Smart Girl.
Yes, I do. I
You've
told you
never.
when I gave that guy money on my work and somebody got all mad because I gave them money. And I'm like, they're still human beings. They're hungry, you know? I don't
Yeah.
know. I've done it. I've done it a bunch of times, but it was no more than like $5.
Well, you
I
bought them
don't
a
think.
pill.
Well, don't say that.
So much they cost.
Oh,
Timo said crazy is that these big O's flood our own barrios with dope. That meth did a job on many barrios out here. Yeah, it did. That did too. It seems like some folks want to make it about the border and not about the addicts at Hard Life. Yeah. I mean, I think they're both complicit, but it's definitely. I mean, if there's no demand, supply would dry up. Vicky said, "Burqueño, that's right definition." Law said, "90s had hardcore gangbanging that took so many lives." Oh yeah, and the duple gold. Shit, yeah. Remember that and the Dutch boy gold. So just said, "Damn, he called you old as fuck." LOL. D50.
he did.
Sergio pulled his shit out the pocket for that one.
Jeez.
Angel Chavez said, "It's oppression. It's low self-esteem. It's your surroundings. Long list." Yeah. There's a, yeah. I mean, there's so many reasons why. I mean, there's no way we could understand unless. I think you could, unless you put yourself in their position, but then you have to be sympathetic or empathetic, one or the other. You have to, it's hard to put yourself in a position you've never been in. Francisco said, "Don't worry, Hater J. You could be from B24. You could be a year older than us."
Oh, this guy. Hi, Francisco. How are you tonight, sir? I hope you're doing well.
He said, "Sir." Kenya said, "It was curiosity for me. Plus, every hard drug I've done, the first time was always with my mom." Yeah.
Oh,
And that's part of the problem, too. Some of it is generational. And that's why I think it's so important for kids to have someone else to look to. You know what I mean? There
yeah.
has to be more than what's out there.
Don't tell me that. That's sad.
Vicky said, "Burqueño, holy shit, bro, damn." 40 said, "It's even at $1 a pill in Phoenix, or even cheaper if you buy a bunch." Yeah, that's what I heard. Geronimo said, "The blues have taken many good friends of mine." Angel Chavez said, "Things are good, Francisco." Put the thumbs up. Chapatin, see, you go to downtown and almost every face in the zone has mental illness written all over it. It's crazy to see that you got the state capital, the wedge in Bum City, then wedge in the downtown. Yeah. Clean, dirty, clean. It's crazy, said Chapatin.
Yeah.
Timo said, "Are people doing the opioids then getting strung out on these blues for a cheaper high?" Yeah, that's mostly the route. It looks like it's happening. So most people, I mean, if you're talking about it from the normal side, so they say that doctors were handing out opiates like candy to pain patients, right? If you fucked your back up, if you hurt your knee, whatever your situation, they were just handing those out. So then people got addicted physically. And then when the doctor wants to stop it, they start, looking for it on the street. And the cheapest way to get the same feeling is those blues. That's on that side of it. The other one is if you have autos that, heroin addicts or just pill poppers in general, that are paying. Because if you remember, I think these blues are fake. Um, what are they? The 35s? Is that what it is? Something like that. Whatever they are, but they used to be, or 30s. That's what they are, 30s, and they would charge you $1 a milligram, so they were $30 for one pill. But these fake ones, they started selling for $5, so everybody thought that was a great deal. Unfortunately, the chemicals that are in it is that fucking um, I'm spacing the name of the ¿cómo se llama?
Uh-oh.
That shit, the shit they're making these things. Oh, fentanyl. I'm sorry, I just seen it with Vicky right there. Crazy about fentanyl. Yeah, well, with the fentanyl. So then they get addicted to that, but they don't really even know what the fuck it is. It's crazy. I blame Giovanna's Rancho for sending all the drogas at AP.
Who said that?
AP.
Oh, no. It's not my rancho. I don't have a rancho. No.
Big motherfucker said, "Damn your people, hater J."
No, it is not my people, honey. Nope. Nothing over here.
Vicky17 said, "Crazy about fentanyl. It's the Chinese. It's a strategic move against USA, I guess." You know what's crazy is I've always wondered, is fentanyl what they used to call the China white, or is that a different drug? Hard Life said, "Any connection with the internet and access to fentanyl, oxycodone, and meth ruled the 90s and 2000s. Chapatin said, "Awesome. AP, I've gotten into an argument with my lady about that. She's from Mexico and says Americans are crazy because we do so much drugs. I tell her it's her people's fault and she blows up.
Well, America's the idiots that do it. No
Yeah.
matter where it comes from, bring it from wherever, just don't do it.
Vicky said fentanyl's 100 times stronger than heroin and cheap too. It's like game over. Urqueño said, I did Chiva for 10 years and those blues scare me. Seriously, I think it's the first time I've ever had a drug actually scare me.
Yeah.
Timo said, dude, smoke that crack and go on one big time. Even square bears. I seen all of a sudden on meth and lose everything. I've seen that too, bro. That meth is a motherfucker. I seen like doctors come into the pinta, bro, that they ended up using all their feria and then they started scamming and shit, trying to make more money. But these are fucking like real fucking doctors. It was a trip. MD motherfuckers. Vicky said I was all life on heroin and crack, but never did that fentanyl shit. Big motherfucker said it's not like that, white fence. I took pills for over 15 years and it all started with a legit script from a doctor. Yeah, I think a
Yeah,
lot of
no, that stuff I understand. I mean, I get that people are in so much pain. I get it. I'm talking about like, when you just start partying and hanging out and what would make somebody want to do it, like I guess curious. Well, like you said, just was it curious
yeah.
or the people you hang out with, I guess.
AP said it's Giovanna's uncle. He sent her to this country because he didn't want to endanger her. She probably come in a bundle of kilos. Shake my head.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, don't laugh at that. Don't laugh.
Where he said it all has to do with you hang out with who you hang out with. I think that could be part of it, but it's not necessarily all of it
Mhm.
because you'll see. I mean, there's like professionals that are doing it and nobody knows that they're doing it. Like you'll have a doctor or a lawyer or something that's going to the plug buying shit and nobody in their life would even imagine that they're doing some shit like that. And they don't have anybody like hang out with them doing it. It's their little secret. So I mean that's something it's just
I hung out with you and your friends back in the day and
huh?
never. I hung out with you and your friends back in the day and never, but I don't know.
What are you talking about? When we got busted and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All of us
I mean, I didn't even know that you got high a lot of times. I didn't even know that.
yeah.
See how
All
stupid I was? I didn't even know that. I thought he
yeah.
was just some guy that didn't do drugs and just, I don't know. That crazy?
Yeah. And we were all doing Chiva.
Yeah, right.
But
Thanks
that's
for
the way it
telling
was.
me.
You knew that. I mean, you know
I
that
did
now.
know that. I didn't know you were doing it. I
I
know
know that
now.
then. Yeah, of course. I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna
know then.
I wasn't gonna tell you then.
Oh.
It's not something you go around just telling people. By the way, I do heroin. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
That voice. But I mean, I was, you know, with you and, trying to have a baby with you. Why would you not want to tell me that in case something were to happen?
Nothing was gonna happen.
What if my son came out a little funny or something because of you?
It did come out funny. You think that's what it is?
Oh, okay, wow. This guy, I'm done.
You think that's what the ears are?
Okay, I'm done, dude, for real. You don't even want to be serious right now. Okay.
You think his ears are?
All right.
Damn. Sorry, mijo.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Mark Gonzaga said, people who push religion is just like drug dealers pushing drugs. They always push into the poorest neighborhoods because people are more acceptable. Yeah, that's true. Chapatin said, Timo, these fools really doing everything, shooting up meth, smoking it, smoking tar, smoking pills, whatever the dope man comes with, they take it. I walk the streets and see it all. Sergio said, I would love an escape from reality. Honey buns, that's another escape from reality.
Yeah.
Nice little chocolate one. Them donuts you had the other day, Sergio.
Mr. Fancy Guy.
AP
Right?
said, I seen coke kids do meth eventually. I think for heroin addicts, it got to the point it was easier to get fentanyl or cheaper. Yeah. Well, they started mixing it too, and then yeah, I think it got easier for the cartels to send that. So then it became like nobody had. I don't know. I haven't been in Phoenix in so long that I'm not sure how it all began or started. Like, did they start running out of Chiba and only have fentanyl? And so I just don't understand it. It's weird to me because Phoenix, the big thing was always Chiba. Chapatin said,
Is it like you can only get so high, so then you look for a different type of high?
that could be it, but
Maybe.
could be. I don't know. Chapatin said, white fence coming from poor upbringing and living my whole life in the middle of all this madness, and I couldn't understand what leads one to make such life altering decisions to smoke dope. Yeah. Yeah, some people can be around it and not have it affect them. It's crazy.
Who said that?
Chapatin.
Oh,
Kiki G said, what's good, Folios? What's up, brother? Kiki G
okay.
is in the house. Porqueño said, my ex said the same thing. She gave me crap for years until she had a surgery and was prescribed OxyContin. When she got off, she got sicker than she's ever been. She actually apologized to me later on for being so hard on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vicky said, Cricket, you did drugs in prison, etc. I mean, you did long stretch. So I dabbled, brother, but I never did long stretch. So here's my thing. I got somewhat lucky, I guess you can call it, because I was never on the streets long enough. I kept getting locked up real fast. So I was never able to get um, like prendido to the point where I was sick, right? When I get locked up, I'd be all sick. I never had that. When I was on the calles and we were doing it, you have to remember at that time, it was against the rules. And so when we did, it was usually hidden, like it'd be me and Chino or something or whatever. You know, I mean, all of us basically did it, but we all hid it from each other. So we didn't do it like a daily basis type thing. It was a once in a while thing. And then in the Pinta, mostly people hid on the weekends. So the shit would hit, let's say Saturday or Sunday. By Tuesday, the shit was gone off the yarda. You could maybe find a papel or something, but you never could do enough to the point where you were getting prendido. So that's where I got lucky that I never really overdid it or it wasn't a constant thing. And so it looks good to me, fool.
Sure.
Uh, it wasn't a constant thing. So no, so yeah, but I've tried everything. I was a stupid growing up, doing all that. And when I was growing up in the neighborhood, I never tried heroin until I went to prison. Um, I never liked meth or any of those uppers. I've never done cocaine. Just because I'd never liked uppers, so I was like, man, I'm not gonna like it. My thing was always downer. So um, prior to prison, it was just alcohol, weed, and stuff like that. Paint, obviously, like homie said, we used to have paint a lot when we were kids. the duple and the Dutch boy and all that shit. But again, even that I got lucky because I had homeboys that destroyed their brains, bro. Like they became slow. Like they'd be like, "Well, barrio dollars," you know what I mean? Like you could tell something was wrong. And I got lucky that I would get locked up so much as a kid that I didn't have long stretches of huffing that bullshit. And so that's kind of my story. Like I got lucky that way. And since I've been out, like I wanted to do the weed thing. So I got prescribed gabapentin and hydrocodone for my back and all that. And I was on it for a while. And that's when I had told my ruca, I was like, man, I wonder if that medical marijuana shit would work for me because I would like to get off these pills. And people used to say that the what I can't remember the name of it, but one of the weeds was the type that wouldn't get you all baboso. You know what I mean? That's what I didn't like. Because I remember that from a kid being just stuck, munchies and I can't work and I can't, day to day life. I can't do that. So I bought the other kind that people said, and even that I was a fucking giggling fool. You know what I mean? I'd get in bed with Joanne and I'd just start laughing and she'd be laughing. And there's no way I can like get up, do it for my pain, go to work, and it's just like, it's not feasible for me. So I just don't, you know what I mean? Um, Other than that, I mean, now I have my gabapentin. I don't take it often. I'll take it if I really need it. Um, but even then, I mean, I have a bottle that I've been prescribed probably for 2 years. It came with like 40 pills in it, and I probably still have like 20 left in there. So, I mean, it's not like I take it often. I just, it's there if I need it, usually on long drives and shit like that. But yeah, I got lucky. I never got really prendido on that shit.
The good
Porqueño
thing
said,
I got lucky too.
why?
When I first smoked weed and I threw up,
Oh,
that was like a turn off. So that's a good thing,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, bird.
And escaped going downhill from there.
Porqueño said, I didn't deserve that apology, though. It was all me. Kiki G
I
said,
know it's still, you know,
yeah, but it's tough, Porqueño. You ain't, I mean,
that's tough. That's,
for her to for her to feel your pain, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's a physical, you get physically addicted to that shit, where to the point where you're like, I've seen it, man. Dudes come in and they're shitting on themselves, throwing up. They can't get up. They're just laying there, fucking like shaking and shit. And yeah, I couldn't even imagine that shit. What's poppin', Serve? Said Kiki G. Vicky said, today what? You clean? Yeah, I don't even drink alcohol, bro. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not against it. I'm not sitting here like, on any kind of AA program. I just don't drink. Um, but I will drink. You know what I'm saying? Like if we have some kind of get together and Joanne's drinking and I'll have a beer or something or whatever, but it's not like I can't even think
kind of
of
like on a special occasion or something like that.
I think the last time I drank was when
New
was it?
Year's?
Was it New Year's?
Yeah, I
It
think
was
we had a,
I think
I
it
think
was
we had a beer on New Year's
at
Eve.
your mom's last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Could have been. I can't remember. I
But
do
yeah,
remember.
I think it was New
Oh
Year's
no.
Eve.
You know when it was? We had the shots at was that 4th of July? Or the barbecue at Joe's.
Oh, we did have a shot. Oh, yeah, I was doing a little more drinking than you.
Yeah, you drank. I had one shot. You had like two and a beer and a wine cooler and whatever else.
That's tore up.
But yeah, I think that's the last time. I think it was 4th of July. Pretty sure. Um, that's the last time I drank. Big motherfucker said every time someone says apocalypse, this fool gets that evil grin.
Right.
Hey, oh man, yeah.
Look at you. You're a fool.
We've talked about it before on that thing. Shit.
You get that same look when they talk about a pie.
You're stupid. Yeah. Timo said those opioids, and it only became an epidemic when it hit the suburbs, for we've been dying and going to prison. Yep, that's for damn sure. You're right about that, bro. Geronimo said, when I was dealing, I was surprised by the people who would come see me. Chapatin said, well, Geronimo said, Timo, exactly correct. Law said, Wyphens, it's really pretty simple. Your coping mechanism functions correctly, and some people it's broken. It's hard to wrap your head around something like that. Cricket is right on this one. Yupper. I'm always right, bro.
I wasn't fighting. I try to put myself in positions like that. And I've been in low positions in my life. Trust me, I've been in low, dark places in my life, especially when this one went away and, everything that we went through at the beginning with my newborn. Trust me, I felt that. I don't know why my mind just never went there.
But that's why
But
he said
no,
your
no,
coping mechanisms function correctly.
yeah, no, I get it. I mean, I'm just trying to understand it. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just trying to,
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just some
I'll
people,
never figure it out. I'm trying to think,
and that's the thing.
like,
It's just some people are broken. That's the fucking truth. You know what I mean? Some people are broken, and they have to figure out for themselves what works. You know what I mean? To fix themselves. You know, and some
is it
will
not just
always.
them that's broken? It's like they have a broken family, a broken
Well, it comes from that, of
life,
course, but
broken.
it's a personal thing. You know what I mean?
Um,
They're broken because of something. You know what I mean? Obviously. Chapatin says, Sergio, your escapes a hop, skip away to the blade to get lost in La La Land.
oh no, not the blade.
The blade. Francisco said, Cubo Chronicles Familia, and Jay, I'm good. Mama seemed a bit stronger. Is she, brother?
Oh, is she out yet?
No, she went back in, remember?
No,
Hopefully we got to really,
she's so cute.
hopefully she's good.
No, Francisco.
Ty 602 said, what is that, 20 a pill? 2-0 a pill? Geronimo said, Francisco VP, right on. Timo said, Geronimo, que no, around here in the Silicon Valley, you will be amazed who's buying dope. Yeah. Francisco said, gracias, hermano Geronimo. Geronimo said, Timo, los ricos can afford to hide it well. Look at all these like actors and shit that are dying off that shit. Oh, it's crazy. That Vato Mac Miller died from that shit. It's a trip.
Yeah, but his drug dealer got time.
Yeah, but he's still dead.
No, I know. I'm saying like out here though,
Yeah.
if you're not a celebrity, they don't care.
Nope. Urqueño said, Vicky been clean for 9 years, bro.
That's good.
Francisco said, oxycodone 30s. Yeah, that's the blues. And Vicky said, Urqueño, respect. AP said, dang, Grillo, that Puerta needs WD-40. Heard crying. Other one over there, yeah. AP. Heard it crying, yeah. Urqueño said, went from being locked up to sleeping under bridges to owning my own house.
There you go.
Good shit right there, bro. And it
There you go.
proves that anybody can do it, bro. Honestly, I mean, as tough as it is, there's at the end of the day, and not to knock anybody, but there's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? When and some people aren't ready, but when they are ready, they can do it for sure. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Nobody's held back by anybody but themselves. It's the same thing that I feel on my prison. Like this is the longest I've been out since I was like 12 years old, eh? And it all it took was me deciding I was done with it. You know what I mean? And I know, it's hard to compare that to doing drugs and shit, right? But I mean, that was my life, in and out, in and out. I knew it. That that was just part of it. Hopefully I'll last. I was out 4 months, then the next time 11 days, and now I've been out 7 fucking years. Like I haven't been out 7 years fuck since I was
Since you were
7 years old.
born.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like but it's because I decided I was through with it. And yeah, it was rough. It was tough. You got to work. You got to be a normal person, but it was possible. And, that's the main thing. And I had help. I wasn't, what I mean? I had my ruka. I had, that I had money saved up. We were good. You know what I mean? But that's what it takes. It takes, doing it. Ty said, we dope fiends. Ooh, we fool. Francisco said, fentanyl. Burqueño said, yeah. Vicky, thank you, said Burqueño. Timo said, I mean, we had our armed forces in Afghanistan. Like, what the hell? We couldn't have bombarded the poppy fields rather than killing civilians? I know, right? Still could if we wanted to, if it was all that serious. ZG said, China White, the white heroin, the kind you sniff. No, I know, but fentanyl is the same shit. That's why I'm wondering if somehow that's what that is, or what's the difference? Or is it really just the same shit, but like they do something different to it to make it white powder instead of black, like gummy shit? Geronimo said, Francisco VP, I freaked out when they got the pill presses to make the 30s. Timo said, read about the Chinese Silk Road, for it goes back to the 50s for secret wars are paid for with illegal drugs. Yeah, Francisco said, my Afita doing a little better, Angel. Gracias for asking. Yeah, hopefully, bro, she's gets out of that shit again, and you guys get to celebrate Christmas together.
Yeah.
Out of the hospital. Sergio said, Antioch is one big meth den. It's the equivalent to how you guys talk about Phoenix and blues. Is it really? That's crazy. Phoenix used to be real bad with meth, bro. Art Life Tony said, good night, Chronicles. Good conversation. Good night, brother.
Good night.
Francisco said, 2006, I was crushed by a piece of heavy equipment. A month later, I broke my arm, fell 17 feet. I was hooked after that to the hydrocodone pills. After the doctor issued me those pills, felt like I was doing Shiva. I could feel myself getting strung out. Yeah.
Dang.
It's a drip. Those pills, I mean, it's the same feeling. It really is. And a lot of people feel because it comes from the doctor, it's okay. But I mean, it's not, bro. It'll get you the same way. And a lot of doctors aren't responsible enough to say no. You know what I mean? Eventually, they gotta wean you off, and it's crazy. And some don't. They just think like here's your prescription. When it ends, it ends, and it's like, what the fuck? After that prescription ends, you're gonna be sick. Kenya said, this is a good conversation for those that are watching later on. It can raise awareness and get people thinking.
For sure.
Francisco said, peer pressure, means of escape, pain, all of the above. Yeah. Art Life Tony, good night, hermano, said Geronimo. AP said, I remember getting Percocets for thumb surgery. Went through the whole script, would pop more than I had to. But when it was gone, I was like, whatever. I guess everyone's different, though. Yeah, well, for sure. I think it depends. I mean, the problem I think is not necessarily so much the addiction at that point. It's the continuous pain. If your thumb would have still hurt, then you would have asked for more. And if you couldn't get it, you might have tried to get it somewhere else for the pain. Geronimo said, "State of Arizona broke me of any desire to sell any drugs." Yeah, no shit, right? Big motherfucker said, "Grillo's a straight fiend for pastries."
Oh,
That I am, bro. That I am. Francisco VP put up the Spock
oh,
and
what's
killing a
that?
plastic, a
What?
plastic chili, the little chili thing. Geronimo said, "Predisposition, addictive personality." Yeah, a lot of that has to do with it too. AP said, "I think they got the feria. They can get black. That shit is expensive though, like 1,000 for a zip. For negra, is that damn expensive now?" Porqueño said, "Did somebody say Chile?" AP said, "Or so I heard on the internet." The big motherfucker said, "It's funny how they call that Chile and a plastic candy pelon." Is that what they call it? AP said, "DMX said he became a crack addict when an older friend gave him a blunt lace with crack." Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Geronimo said, "AP, I used to get big balls of carga. It had that hard, sour smell. Made a grip of fatty off it." Yeah. AP said, Simon Geronimo, especially when you can cook, que no. Just kidding, everyone. AP. LA Dodgers Blue said, "Cubole Cricket Wife and Burke 23 family." What's up, brother?
Oh, hello.
Dodgers is in the house. What's up, bro? Francisco. Not that. Geronimo said, "AP was fortunate as I didn't use carga." Francisco said, "Hey, Cricket, who was the dope man in your hood? Who drove that old bomba?" Um, One of the main ones was a vato named Alex Munoz. He's still there, actually. He was one of the ones that he owned different um, businesses and stuff. I don't think he slangs anymore. He's older, a lot older now. But you had also Gallo's dad was a big one. Geronimo said was in Alhambra with a carnal who was sick as fuck. Were you? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Sergio said, "Hey, what's up, Kiki G?" AP said, "Me neither, Geronimo. I was just a pothead." LA Dodger said, "When White Fence asks you to get married, will you drink?" Yeah,
Okay, well, I'm not asking him, so I guess no drinking for you.
yeah, bro, I will. Just waiting.
You wait right there.
Vicky 17 said, "AP?" Laughing. AP said, "Giovanna doesn't even know what gentrification means. You think she'll understand the psychology of it?" Nah, say library, Giovanna. She can't even do it. AP coming hard, babe.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna say that word because
Which one?
I don't want you to make fun of the way I say it. So, no, I'm not even gonna try. Nope, nope. No, I'm just saying like I've been in a dark place and I still am trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, but I am trying to see the other side of it. You know, how would people not know if their family is the way they are and the friends they're growing up with are the, you know what I mean? I can kind of get it.
Yeah. Burqueño said, "Francisco, that's good to hear, bro." Robbie Rangel said, "Blast some oldies, eh? Cubo." What's up, brother? Sergio said, people like White Fence are lucky they're able to cry out their problems, and that's the end of it. A lot of us run to alcohol or drugs to deal with the bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
I do. I would just
And I
cry
think,
cry
big
about a bunch
part,
of stuff.
I think a big part of that is because she had a better life, I guess you can call it, than us. You know what I'm saying? Like, not there's not so much trauma in her life. I mean, the trauma came as an
When I
adult.
met you
Yeah, but
as an adult,
that's not real trauma.
some of it.
That's different. We're talking when we're talking about trauma, we're talking about some girl getting raped or molested, some kid being like homeboy, your mom getting high with you, or being abandoned as a child, or different shit like that. Seeing some
Well, people
crazy,
wanting to kill me was a little bit traumatizing to me, okay? Just a little bit
yeah, but
for a couple weeks, okay?
it was hidden from you, and you were like, you had the FBI protecting you in places that, like, you knew it wasn't.
Ew, you think that's normal?
I'm not saying it's normal, but you knew it wasn't going to happen. You were protected.
It didn't mean I slept just easy peasy at night.
Well, I'm not
Just
saying you
saying.
did, but you didn't have any kind of history of drugs either.
No, I know. I know. I get it. I get it.
Burqueño said if she's in her 90s, she's definitely a strong woman. Yeah.
Mm.
That Backstreet Boy little brother just died from an overdose, right?
Yeah, Aaron Carter.
That's what they say. They're trying to say suicide, but I don't know. Did you see the video he put out? I think he was nuts, huh? Ya estaba
He
loco.
was. He was. He was a
Francisco said,
little
Burqueño,
gone.
gracias, hermano. Burqueño put the thumbs up. AP said, I think China White from actual poppy. Fentanyl is straight chemicals. Ah, okay. Yeah, VP. Hope y'all have a good Christmas together, said AP. Everybody moving out that way, Sergio, said Timo. To Antioch. Francisco said, fitness, the synthetic drugs, it's man made. I think meant fentanyl, right? It's a synthetic drug. It's man made. Doctors use it, diluted it to take your pain away. Somehow the cartel got a hold of it and started adding it to everything from cocaine to weed to heroin. It's more addictive than all these other drugs that we talked about. Yavana, if you come clean and give up your tío, I'm sure the U.S. government will give you papeles.
Okay, well, I don't have a Theo that lives over there. I don't know nobody that lives over there right now. I've never even been over there, so I have my paperwork.
Cisco VP said China White is just heroin coming from the poppy fields, and black tar more of a dirty form of heroin. For China White, it's more of a clean form of heroin. I never seen China White then. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Dean said Timo Simon que sí and no will left behind. Porqueño said, Giovanna, I think you not being able to see that side of it is actual blessing. It shows your distaste for it, which was a great deterrent. Yeah. Timo said she was traumatized, vato.
Yeah. Thank you, Timo. And then when we're together, in our young days before my son, he's out there getting high and I didn't even know it. He didn't even tell me. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, have, the decency to be like, hey, I'd like to do this, not you're over here getting high and then trying to get me pregnant. Like, what's wrong with you? How irresponsible was that?
You wouldn't have cared.
Yes, I would have.
So you would have been upset that I was getting high, but you were okay with me coming home with brains on my motherfucking
I
pants.
would have packed up my bag real quick. As quick as I did that. Yeah, I would have packed all that up. I would have been like, I'm done.
Really?
You really,
But the death of individuals
really.
is okay.
No, none of it was okay. But that, I wouldn't have been okay with that. I didn't know that. And that's why you didn't tell me, because you knew.
Los said, white fence, your dark place can be exactly equal to another's dark place. The kicker is that your brain is wired to fix a situation or to cope with it and move in a positive direction no matter how bad things were in your vida. Yeah.
Well, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah,
True. Sergio said, you were fortunate in a way that your trauma happened to you as an adult. You were able to cope with it better than you would have as a child. Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Sergio said, Timo, yeah, that's why Antioch turned to shit. All the problems from Oakland, Richmond, Frisco, San Jose came to Antioch. AP said, some of the kids you'll want to traumatize by taking their food. Hopefully,
Stop,
hopefully they didn't turn to drugs.
stop it.
Hey,
No, they're not. They're probably living a happy, healthy
that's true, AP. They're probably
life.
watching right now.
Just stop.
They're like, this fucking bitch. She has
Stop
some
it.
nerve.
They're most likely happy with their families. I don't know.
They just never eat
doing-
lunch because that's the traumatic experience of their life.
So, you think she'll remember that?
Probably, I'm sure. I'm probably
Would you remember if somebody took your lunch money for 30 days?
the school bully.
I was a bully. You think she still would remember that?
I'm sure. That's a traumatic experience. Might even be more traumatic than yours.
Oh my God, no, you didn't. Just compare the two.
Ah,
Okay, well, there, I got mine then, okay? So if they're listening,
Timo said Antioch always had the meth. They're bikers before now. They ghetto. AP said, so Giovanna's good with the murders, but if you got high, it was a no-no. Okay, Giovanna.
okay, first of all, I'm not okay with neither. Thank you very much. But I think I would have, like, maybe, I don't know, looked at you a little different if I knew. I don't know. Because I never had a boyfriend that ever did drugs. Do you know what I'm saying?
How many did you have that killed people?
Okay, well, none either, but still. Do you know what I mean? It's just, all right, well, I guess I didn't make a point. Okay. Just, I'm gonna
Vicky
stop talking.
said,
No,
hey, she
I'm done.
cares. She cares on health, bro. No drugs. He said a lot of those kids only eat at school. I know, pobrecitos. That was their only meal for the day.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure she's doing well in her life. Um,
She probably has like 7 kids by 7 different baby daddies because she was
oh
looking
my,
for that
oh my
attention,
God.
love because she didn't have lunch for 30 days.
Oh my God, don't say that. Now I'm gonna look her up.
Pobrecito.
Don't do that.
Burqueño said, rumor has it they never ate lunch again.
Oh my
AP said, and your ugly face came in and took that meal, Charlie.
God.
AP, that fool be hitting you, babe.
He said my ugly face.
He said, and your ugly face came in and took that meal,
Oh
Charlie.
no, I was cute in junior high. Thank you very much.
Law said, not the square piece of pizza. Timo said, poor girls from her Catholic school are in a NA meeting as we sit here talking about
Oh
Miss.
no. Okay, don't do that because now I'm gonna look her up. And
Was it a Catholic school?
no, I wasn't at Catholic school. I was in junior high.
What was it? What school?
I was at. I don't want to say.
It's the same one as Trevor Brown. Was the one under Trevor Brown?
No, I don't want to say.
Sergio said, Timo, not as bad. Remember how Antioch used to be the Leave It to Beaver area that everyone wanted to live like Pitt is now? Very small area of Antioch had a meth problem. Vicky said, LOL. ZG says some people getting their lunch money took and caused them to join a gang.
Oh no, I don't think she's in a gang.
That's true. They were looking
Oh,
for protection after that.
okay, well I'm gonna try to look her up when we get off because I really hope she's doing well. I don't think this affected her life. I honestly think she just moved on, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what most bullies think.
I don't even think she'd remember, to be honest.
I don't know. Porqueño said, Los, those square pizzas were good as fuck, bro. Los said, Grill, right again. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Timo
Well,
said, why? I'm thinking you and Brentwood, brother. Sergio said, all because White Fence took her school pizza.
I
Not even
didn't take
pizza.
her lunch food. I took her cash, her lunch money.
She took the money, so the girl couldn't even buy food.
But I
Sergio said,
didn't start it. My friend started it, and then they stopped after like a week.
and you kept it going.
Yeah.
Sergio said, Timo, I grew up in Brentwood from 86 to 2004. Big motherfucker said, D50 weirdo.
Okay, well, no weird over here. No 50. Thank you, sir.
D50. Timo said, AP coming in from the vengeance, huh?
Oh, he's on one tonight, you guys. He's been on one all day today.
He
Yeah.
said, bullying leads to kids joining gangs. Gangs leads to drug use. Drug use leads to life perdition. Check yourself, Giovanna.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna look her up when we're
Uh,
done. Yeah, I still remember her name too. So
Timo said, okay, public school then. See, as much as you remember, I'm sure she remembers too.
you think she remembers?
How do you
Honestly,
remember?
I remember her name. Her name was Casey.
I'm sure she remembers you then too.
You think so?
Timo said, okay, public school then. Vicky said, damn right. Keep telling yourself that. Giovanna said, AP. Chale, Giovanna. That's one thing I never did. Prey on the weak, said AP.
Okay, well, I did. I was in junior high, and I got grounded for the whole summer for that. So I paid for that. Just saying.
Vicky said, AP. Yeah, no shame at all. AP said, that's that rancho blood.
No, it's not. Shut up. Oh, yeah.
Law said, took her money, then bought a hot pickle from the snack bar. Gacho. Emotional damage.
We used to buy like they used to sell like ice cream and nutty bars and stuff, and we would take it so that we could buy snacks with it.
Wow.
Okay, but I was sorry. I'm sorry now.
You kept that from me when we first met.
Oh, don't even.
Can't
Don't.
believe you lied to me.
Oh, please. Please.
I would have known that. I would have looked at you differently.
Oh, please. Whatever.
I thought I had me a good ruka.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I needed. I thought you were a goody two shoes. Never been in trouble, but I didn't know you had extortion under your belt.
Okay, well, that's just great. That's what we're doing up in here tonight. All right.
Sergio said, people always remember getting bullied. They're ruthless over there, said AP. Big motherfucker said, now you're paying Maria Giovanna D50.
No, not D50 though.
Timo said, Casey Anthony.
I don't remember her last name.
Sergio said, Los, LOL. Who cares? I left my fucking ass off, Los. That's actually kind of fucked up. What's going on here, Cricket?
I-
It looks like
This
we
is
found some new topics, bro. We're gonna have to figure this out, man. We're gonna have to reach out. And we're gonna have to figure out
there's nothing to figure out. I was a kid. What are you talking about? And I got punished for that.
some more kids to reach out to.
Okay, I was a kid, and I'm the first to say that my parents should have whooped my butt when my parents were like, "You're grounded." Don't do that. You know what I mean?
Vicky 17 said, "Lost. We're shocked by her cruelness."
Oh my gosh.
AP said, "Giovanna, you got 5 bodies. That's cool. Just no drugs."
5 what?
5 bodies.
I don't have 5 bodies. It wasn't 5 people, was it? I'm not even going to talk about certain stuff again.
So just to see, this channel is a healing channel. It's healing White Fence's inner demon. Now she's gonna help heal Casey's inner childhood trauma.
Stop. I'm gonna look up her last name in the yearbook and see if I can find her. I'm pretty sure she's fine. She probably has, husband and beautiful kids and that big house, and she's probably doing just fine.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she?
ZG said, "If Crick knew all that Fence, maybe he would have invited you out to join the party since you seem so mad about the non-invite." Motherfucker said she fooled you, Grio. False pretenses, homie. We will understand
Okay.
if you leave that D50 bully.
Okay, well, no, he's not. He's not, because we're not going to compare. That
Lost.
that is not the same thing.
Look what Lost put. He says her guilty conscience has her dressing up like a rabbit giving out baskets.
Okay, well, maybe it does a little. Okay, maybe. Okay, wow. Well, this is getting pretty deep and intense. All right. Let's switch it back up to the fentanyl on the streets, people.
Right? AP says sometimes kids go to dark places because of other kids who claim to be in the light. Look at AP.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to. I was sorry. I even had to write her a letter. My mom made me write her a letter. And then we paid the money back, and then I was grounded for the whole summer, you guys. So I learned my lesson. I didn't do it again.
Put up
So
that
kind of like you did your time. You paid for your time. I paid for my time, too.
Oh, okay. Big motherfucker said, "Put up that picture." Which one?
Don't put up the bunny one. Don't do that.
The what? The bunny one?
No, don't do that.
Is that what he said? Food Kid said, "I've never seen the comment section move so fast." LOL. Everybody likes banging on my girl.
Well, this is good. We need to get this out because, like I said, I paid my time for this. Okay,
Go ahead.
Okay, so take it off. Too stupid. Okay, so I paid my time, so I'm completely clean of that. So I'm not gonna feel bad for it anymore. Nope.
See how innocent she looks right there, guys? That's what I thought I was getting. Look right
See?
here. Hold on. Look at that. I thought I had me an innocent Ruka.
I really was.
I didn't even see the gang sign she was throwing up.
Okay, no, and I think it's because of your drug use that did that to my son's ears, probably.
You think that's what did it? Well, who did that to your ears?
Well, first of all, stop.
Shit.
Ew, take that off. Take that off. I don't want to see them people.
I'm trying to go through it. There it is. That's funny.
Feels so little.
Chino.
Yeah. Well.
Fucking Chino. Really quick, after these messages, we'll be right back.
Are you putting the commercial?
Is it too late?
No, you can do it real quick. Yeah.
This episode of Chronicles is being brought to you by Lerma's Heating and Cooling, a Phoenix-based company that works on residential and commercial projects. We at Lerma's Heating and Cooling know what it is to come from a less than ideal home life, and that's why we support those whose focus is the betterment of our at-risk youth. We are skilled, licensed professionals ready to jump on any job and get you comfortable. Just give us a call at 602-348-2020. We hope you enjoy the rest of this podcast.
See that?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
I'm telling you. Spreading the wings. Anybody needs any AC or heating? That's the homie right there from Phoenix. Him and his son started that company. He's actually a subscriber. He watches in here, and he said if you mention seeing that ad on here, he will give you 15% off. So,
and you have to go call to get that percentage off. Okay.
AP said, I remember getting bullied because the local cholos didn't like me wearing Dickies, so I started hanging with the other clica. Actions have consequences, Giovanna.
Okay, but I was sorry, and I'm sorry now. And like I said, I'm pretty sure she's okay. I don't think that ruined her life. One little bullying incident.
Sounds like you're minimizing your actions. You don't sound so sorry.
I am sorry.
Then why are you trying to minimize it at the same
I
time?
got grounded for the whole summer. I couldn't go nowhere or do anything.
So just said, let's go dark for a second. What if you hit her up and she's all fucked up and she tells you that all that you did to her led her down a bad road? What would your process be? Legit question.
Okay, well, I would probably give her one of my paychecks every month. I don't know. Because I feel that bad. But I think she's gonna be okay. I think she's all right. I'm gonna find out.
AP said, "Fuck that letter. This B23 call." He banging. 480 said, "It's funny how White Fence tries to be so innocent. She used to be like the devil. LOL."
Oh God, not the devil. No, I was a bratty kid. I was a bratty kid because my parents they allowed most of that. I was just a brat, a spoiled brat, and I think until I got to high school is when they really started cracking down. Well, junior high, when I did that, that's when they really started like cracking down. And like again, I tell them like, why didn't you whoop my butt? Like, why didn't you? Really? Why? But again, they were those type of parents. Let me talk to my kid. They'll grow out of it. And as we got older, they had different rules and they disciplined different for every year.
Yeah.
So like a kid, you put them in timeout, and then the older kid you ground them or you take something, and then the older kid you do something different. Like that was their way, I guess. I don't know.
Big motherfucker said the one of her in the sweater with the ears. Which one? In the sweater? I don't know which one is in the sweater.
He's saying the bunny outfit is I'm wearing a sweater and those are my ears.
No. Think?
Yes. Read between the lines.
Oh, that's funny. I thought it was
good.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, that's my friend.
Which one's this? Oh, that's the one with your grandpa.
Oh, my grandpa.
Pew Pew said Burqueño. Ben Cuevas. What's up, brother? Ben Cuevas is in the house.
Ben.
Cricket, Jovan, and the rest of the Chronicleros familia. As is customary, Jovan, you know what time it is. Tapping in for a few while I drive to my next stop to get my Chronicles fix. What did I miss?
Oh, I don't know what time it is as usual. We're just talking about fentanyl blues and people saying I look 50 and the girl in junior high is on a downhill. But nothing much, Ben, just a little this, a little that, nothing much. I hope you're having a great night on your way to work.
Law said, "Oh shit, I'm laughing over here. Good shit." He put the little bunny.
Oh, ha ha ha. Funny, Mr. Funny Guy.
AP said, Neta 480, that's what I'm saying. Evil rabbit tricks are for kids.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
Big motherfucker said, no, the one from the other day, the creepy one of her. Which one from the other day? He said creepy one.
The clip? I didn't know you were creepy in any of them.
That's not it. Which one is the creepy one?
Don't listen to him. I don't know.
Not that one. I don't get it.
Don't listen to him, babe. You don't know what he's talking about.
I don't see no other one. Damn, my shit. I missed. Oh, here it is. They were having a zoo day in that pig. Oh, how cute, said AP.
Right. Why did they go to the zoo? How random and weird was that?
The what?
Why'd they go to the zoo?
It's because you have to pay to get in, and that way they can see if the feds came in after them. If they were being followed, that's where they had the meeting at. That's Big Chipa's Randy Boy and Chino right there.
Yeah.
Órale, Mr. Cricks and Short Rabbit. Be cool, said Timo. Timo said, gente, peace. 480 said, White Fins can show you how to get rid of a gun after a 187 and how to make a ghost gun.
Oh.
AP said, Giovanna got with a thug because deep down she was a thug, right?
I was not. None of that. Nope. No
pume
over here. No bang bang or gang. None of that. Nope.
Law said, I like saying that. He likes saying emotional damage. AP said, Giovanna, your parents were too soft with you. They actually were.
Because I was just a brat. I wasn't like...
Big time brat. I would have beat the fucking shit out of you.
Oh, tell me how you really feel. Really?
And you were a brat. Too much. All that. You're not going nowhere until they buy you this, and you're not doing that until they do that. Shit.
So if you didn't like a cake that they bought you and you made them take it back, your mom wouldn't bring you another one?
Do you know
anybody?
You've met my mom.
Okay, yeah, I guess your mom, yeah. You didn't even get a cake. Just saying.
Big motherfucker said, whatever, they should have whooped your ass.
And I'm telling you, I don't know why they didn't. I tell them, like, why didn't you guys, like, and they're just like, because you were just sassy, you were just bratty, you grow out of it. I'm just like, what? Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Timo P said, Purqueño. Vicky 17 laughing. Law said, the root of all evil, the almighty dollar. White Fence was about it. Right? 480 said, end of the comments, it looks like. Nope. Sergio said, LOL. AP said, your friend looks mentally abused. Wonder why.
My friend? Not my friend. She was okay.
480 said, you have some big bunny ears, White Fence. LOL.
Okay, whatever.
So just kind of sad that there isn't a picture of you and Casey like that, all happy and whatnot.
Stop. Now I'm gonna look her up. Stop it.
AP said, we're talking about how people like Giovanna are partially responsible for the fentanyl crisis.
Oh no, that's what I'm not taking responsibility for that. Nope. No, sir. Nope.
AP said, the bullies of the world. Big motherfucker said it wasn't an actual picture, it's the one of that freak character.
Oh my God. What was it? Pinhead?
Huh? Oh, the pinhead one.
Don't do that.
I don't have it on there no more. I erased it from my computer.
You don't have to like smile and laugh so hard. I mean, like
It's a good time. We're having fun.
that wasn't funny to me though.
Well, I don't know why.
Wow, what a guy.
AP said it was her big motherfucker, the one the one with the funny nose. She probably wasn't wearing makeup.
Okay.
Fucking AP.
Oh Lord, help me.
Big motherfucker laughing. AP said, bro, feds could have just acted like civilians and going to the zoo. They just wanted to see the giraffes. Hey, bro, hey, you already know how motherfuckers try to act like they're smarter than anybody else. You know what I mean? They come up with all these, oh, we're going to go to the zoo and let's meet there so that the feds don't follow us. Like, you know what I mean? It's just dumb shit. I remember when he told me that shit, that they had the meeting at the zoo because Big Chipas and Randy Boy came from Tucson. They were coming from out there. And then Chino was coming from Casa Grande. And then I can't remember who else went there that day. There was a couple other people. I think Trigger from Westside Chicanos, but he wasn't a carnal. And a couple other people. And they went and, they think they're smart. We all do that dumb shit. We think we're going to outsmart the placas and shit.
And then they take a picture knowing that they're going to get arrested one day and those pictures are going to be out.
Remember we took all them pictures in Big Casper's backyard and they got all those when they raided Elena's house. That had all of us in it. Mean Gene, everybody. Same one as like this one, but that was before the one we took.
I don't want to see that little short guy, little brown guy.
Who? Mean Gene? Oh, Pablo. No, he's not. This one. See, I think this is, I don't know whose backyard this is. I think it's probably Philip Jewell. But like that center right there. That's that vato right there, Rory Palma, that he claimed Wedgwood, or he claimed La Victoria, and then also people said he was from Wedgwood. But anyway, that was a center. But we took pictures like that in Chino's backyard. I don't know who them other two dudes are right there up there. They were, I think they were just Skina. It was her big motherfucker though. Oh yeah. 480 said, what kind of feeling is it to let go of AK-47 on someone? I've never done that. I don't know. And I'm sure it's not a wonderful feeling. Porqueño said, as a father, it's hard to physically discipline a daughter, though. It's hard to do it to your son, but much harder with a daughter.
Yeah. You know what though? They did come down on us when we were in high school. And I hate to say this, but I would like slam the door to my room and sit on my bed and be like, I hate them. You know what I mean? Like, I hate them. They don't let me do anything. Because that's when they really cracked down. I had a curfew. We couldn't get phone calls after a certain time. I wanted to dye my hair. They wouldn't let me. I wanted to get like an eyebrow ring. They didn't let me. It's just, they didn't let me do a lot of stuff. And I just didn't like it, and so I would get mad at them so much, like in high school.
Yeah, they didn't let you get an eyebrow ring.
Well, that was the thing to do. I don't know.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have wanted to fuck with you.
Okay, well, they didn't let me anyway. I mean, they didn't let me do a lot of things. I mean, I had to be out of the house on Saturday or Friday before 8 o'clock. If after it was 8 o'clock, they're like, okay, what are you going to go do for a couple hours and then come back? No, never mind, just stay home. And then I wasn't allowed to go out because my curfew was 11. But my brother's curfew was 1 because he was a boy. It just, and that's what I really would get like mad about. Like his curfew is 1 and he's only like a year and a half older than me. Like that's not fair. But I'm thankful for it now. You know what I mean? But those are certain things that they would not put up with. And they were quick to ground me, 2 weeks, 1 week, a whole summer. I got grounded for summers all the time because of certain things. But I think that's the time that I was like, God, I don't like these people. They're so mean. They're the worst parents ever, because I was in high school. I wanted to do what I wanted, and they wouldn't let me. So, but now I'm grateful.
Yeah. Lo said, I know Casey.
John, no, you don't.
480 said, white fence. Sergio said, return the cake and get you another one if you didn't like it. Let's actually applaud her because she hasn't shown her privilege this hard in a long time.
Oh my
Sergio. Big Motherfucker said, anytime a bully gets what she's coming, it's always a good time. Big Motherfucker said, Serio, I've had a really bad week. It was cool to be here. Thank you, guys.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad my pain is your happiness. I'm here all week. Thank you. Come back tomorrow.
AP said, that's not even privilege. That's just not disciplining your kids, and you didn't even do anything with your supposed white fence upbringing. Just saying, Purque 23 rifa.
Oh.
And he put the corn. Look at AP.
Yeah, I didn't do anything with my upbringing because I turned into adult real quick at 19, going on to 20. So, I mean, I could have, if I would have stayed in the house, my parents probably would have bought me a car, put me in college, because that's what they said they were going to do. But they said, hey, you're 18, you want to leave the house with some guy? Okay. You're grown, you think you know it, go. And then he gets locked up and I come back pregnant. So now they're like, girl, you got to learn. And then they did. I learned, I learned when I was on that bus working 2 jobs. I learned when I didn't. Yeah, it just reality hit real quick. But yeah.
Lucky he was a good guy. Billy P23 said, poor Casey probably has an eating disorder.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
Well,
Stop.
she couldn't eat lunch, bro. So that was it. After that, she can't eat lunches ever.
No, she don't. She's all right. I'm gonna look her up for real.
AP said, I just wouldn't go home. Figured I'd be in trouble no matter what. See, that was the thing. I didn't get in trouble. I could be gone for weeks. They wouldn't even notice.
And see, sometimes I would just tell on myself because I would figure that it would make it easier. And I was dumb for doing that too because after I would tell them and pour my heart out, and they'd be like, it's okay, and they'd hug me and they're like, okay, but you're grounded still. And I'm like, dang it, like I just told you something and I thought I was gonna get a pass, but I didn't.
Lost that white fence. You're here all week. Do you do bar mitzvahs? LOL. Lost said, you'd be surprised, white fence. Sergio said, hey, remember that one time you got grounded for 3 days for trying to watch a top shelf movie?
Yeah. We would get in trouble for those. And then we were stupid because we wouldn't like rewind them. We would try to watch them or like my parents knew. They weren't dumb. And then we would end up telling on ourselves. That's the thing. I think we had a guilty conscience. My brother would all tell on ourselves eventually. It's weird.
Big motherfucker said, remember APD 50 criminals are pretty dumb.
Okay, well, I don't know no 50s. I know 50, D50.
AP said, you would have known what gentrification means if you hadn't met the Grillo man.
Yeah, I probably would have. And then when I did go purchase books, it was just sent to the prison. I was sending you all kinds of books. What did I send you? I can't even remember.
All kinds, whatever I asked for.
See what I mean, guys? See what I mean?
I needed books. I was bored.
Yeah, well,
One of
see?
us had to learn.
One of us had to learn.
Learnt. Virginia said, cricket, same here. I was better off outside of my mom's house. Almost every time I got arrested, I was with my mom. Yeah, that's crazy. Sergio said, laugh my fucking ass off. Holy shit, I was clowning and made that one up. About the getting grounded from the Top Shelf movie.
Well, you know what we did one time is we took a movie from the top shelf because it was kind of in the back and it was dusty, and we wanted to record music videos. So we took the movie and we recorded our music videos, and then we put it back. And then when they went to go play it, when they would go to watch it, they're like, why are these music videos? I don't know. We all looked at each other like, I didn't do it. Like, we're just dumb. Like, you know what I mean? And then it's music videos that they know what we're listening to. Like, yeah, that was dumb. We got in trouble for that big time.
Burqueño said the homie sure thought it was cool, though. Oh, yeah. AP said, is it me or the Coke from McDonald's the best? Oh, yeah, it is, but I just grabbed ice and I'm drinking this with it. I'm pouring it in there. But I had a Coke earlier. You know what I think is funny? And I'm gonna clown a little bit, but whatever. If anybody's offended, it's funny. So you'll see the people that, like me, I got 9,000 subscribers. So, and some people will have that and think like the whole world is watching. So they'll do this type of shit and think McDonald's is gonna come in and give them a
Stop.
promotion. Have you seen that?
Oh my gosh.
The motherfuckers that'll be like, look, I'm drinking Red Bull. Come on, Red Bull. You got like fucking 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. I don't think Red Bull cares about you, bro.
I don't think there are people's out on these channels wanting to promote.
People think they're so important. It's funny.
True story.
Even when we had the channel, the 46, 45,000 subscriber channels, nobody ever reached out and said, hey, can we put something on there? That's funny.
Yeah.
Is it me or Sergio said? Burkina said, Sergio, LOL. AP said, how would you find out what books you wanted? Usually, if someone either would recommend something, or whenever you read nonfiction, they usually have almost like today on the internet, like the links, right? They would have in the back all the books that I can't remember what it's called. It's not a table of contents, but it's what's like they put down where they got most of the the stuff they wrote about. So then you would get those books to read more deep into whatever topic it was that interested you. So that's kind of how I would write stuff down from a book that I liked. Like I said, one of the big rabbit holes I went down was that whole thing with Anunnaki and Zechariah Sitchin and all that. And I got all of those books from that book called Rule by Secrecy. When I read that book, it had all, it had all those other ones. So then I started ordering those books to learn more about that topic. But Rule by Secrecy talked about all kinds of stuff. It had, it talked about the Bilderbergers, the Rockefellers, everything. It went into the Fed. It talked about a JFK assassination. I mean, it went through all kinds of stuff. So you can then look at where they got a lot of their, topics, and then read those books, and then those books would send you to other books. Most nonfiction books would do that. And so that's usually how I would get it. Or if you watch like a documentary, sometimes they would mention different books. You can order those and stuff like that. Just everything. Always, usually nonfiction would just mention other books that they grab shit from. So you just keep going on the line, link after link after link, pretty much. Sergio said they got mad because you recorded over their favorite porn video. Fucking Sergio.
No, it wasn't over their porn video. It's just a movie we couldn't watch.
Big motherfucker says she's trying to clown on us like Grillo clowns on the trolls when they ask for a war story. Nice try, white fence loser.
What'd I say? What did I say?
I don't know.
What did I do?
He said loser.
Not the L.
He said nice try, white fence loser.
Not the L on the forehead, loser. What?
Oh, or are you talking about because of the recording over the with the music video?
What'd I do?
When people, ask me for a war story and I'll tell them something stupid, they think you did that with your little recording the music video story.
Those were my war stories. It was war back then.
He said, nice try, white fancy loser. Root beer is the best thing since sliced bread. It is good. It is good. Law said, actually, Coke has its own version of Coke that no one else can use. So, yes, it's different. Useless knowledge that I thought I'd never use. You mean McDonald's has its own version of Coke? Oh, yeah, that's what he put. McDonald's. Is it really? For real? I didn't know that.
It's obviously more addicting, right?
Probably more sugar or something, yeah. AP said, Red Bull doesn't care about you, Dangrio. Let people dream. I've seen that shit where, yeah, they can dream. It'll happen one day. Big motherfucker said, one of the dudes from the East prison channels used to do that with Red Bulls. Did they? And I just made that up. I've never seen that. I just made that one up because I didn't want to mention the one that I've seen. Shit's funny. AP said catalog. No, it's not called catalog. What's it called, bro? It's called the bibliography. I think that's what it's called, bro. It's the bibliography on the back of the book where it'll have all the books that they pulled, whatever they used out of there. You know what I mean? AP said, I remember they used to give us the Scholastic thing at school and you could order books. That was Firme. We had that too, something similar. So I used to get like different book catalogs. They used to have a real good one. I can't remember what it's called now, but it had, that's the one that I ordered, like the Book of Satan and the Satanic Bible and all of them out of. It was called, what was that fucking catalog called? It was like $5 for the catalog, but it had all kinds of like weird books, crazy books. It even had like the Turner Diaries and shit that you couldn't get in the Pinta. But it had a bunch of like weird stuff. So that's where I had ordered I wanted to learn about that shit, but that was so stupid. Like the Book of Satan and the Satanic Bible, they were both written by that dude, Anton LaVey. And it was just bullshit. It was a money grab. But man, what was that fucking catalog called? I can't remember now. I wish I could because I might look it up and see if they turned into a website or something. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. I have to try to think of it now. So I just said, damn, LOL. And the loser. Los said, now you do. I'm here all week, said Los.
Yeah, all week.
Turqueño said, McDonald's Coke is sweeter and thicker. They have their own ice cream and they soak their salad in sugar water. Do they really? Fuck. McDonald's is, I don't know, man. If you compare the burgers, Burger King has a better burger.
Do you remember my friend Bridget? We used to go to Sonic and she used to get a shot of Dr. Pepper syrup.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
In
I was
her
like,
Coke.
what the heck is that? Like she would order a Dr. Pepper and then they would put like the syrup, like shots of it in her drink. I was like, what is that and why? Never heard of that.
That's too much.
I know. She used to ask for 2 shots of it. I was like, girl.
Turqueño said, your salads have just as much calories as some of their sandwiches. Oh, yeah, McDonald's was.
Yeah.
Sergio said, McDonald's has the Coke company come and service their machines personally. The carbonation process is their own and is serviced by Coca-Cola only. That's what makes it so much better than any other. Que loco. Nah, their salads at Turqueño restaurant. AP said, nah, but you cool, Giovanna. You're reformed now. You should read some books, though, serio. AP. Hey,
I'm gonna buy all these books from YouTube that everybody's making and selling.
right? He said, you read a book like my tia.
Oh, that was weird. That was harsh. That's not even funny. That really hurt my feelings because she wasn't even joking.
Well, she didn't.
And she shouldn't even say like you should read a book. Like, okay, well, your son has issues in his mind, but we're not going to talk about that, lady. I didn't want to do that to her, but we can go there.
But I don't think she meant it in a mean way. You know
But
that.
you don't say something like that.
Yeah.
That was rude. It was rude. It wasn't like us right now where we're joking. Like it was serious.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for bringing that up. I kind of forgot about that, but all right.
Well, he's the way he said it right there. Lo said, remember that catalog that we could order cassette and CDs from? Yeah, that was damn, what was that one called? Yeah, I can't remember. We had so many, and then the other catalog where they would let us order the. Remember when they were letting in the cassette player as long as it was connected to the clock, so everybody was getting the little boom boxes or the clock radios with the cassette player on it. And I think we ordered those from, what was that catalog called? Fuck, I can't remember nothing anymore from prison. That's crazy. I don't remember anymore. Law said, I know Bridget.
Stop.
Said, yep, and their ice cream is heavy cream based rather than dairy based. Notice how McDonald's shakes taste way different. Yeah, their shakes are good. Yeah, that's for sure. Access catalog. Los. Access catalog is the one we used to be able to order the radios from. And I think our lamps. I can't remember what else. I don't think that one had the music and stuff, though, the tapes and CDs. I can't remember. Shit, Thump Records. Remember I ordered a lot of mine from Thump Records, that catalog. I got the oldies and shit, the Dedicated to You series. AP said, dang, I want some soda now. The quarter pounders feeding me with bacon. The old apple pies were fired too. Porqueño said those holiday pumpkin pies from McDonald's are good. They have whipped cream in them this year. Do they really? Damn, I'm going to have to try it now. Fuck. Gotta go. So you said, damn, your tia clowns on our white fence. I'm kind of offended. She wasn't, she doesn't clown.
Stop. She that was rude how she said it. I wasn't okay with that. Like, it actually hurt my feelings the way she said it.
I remember. I remember.
We were in the elevator. I'm standing on one side of her, you're standing on the other side of her. She's in the middle. And she's looking at you and, oh, mijo, you're so handsome. You're so, I'm so proud of you. You're out and you're so smart. And she was just going on, which she should give you compliments. I'm okay with that. And then she turns and looks at me and she's like, oh, Jovan, I'm glad you're here with him and you're doing this. Maybe read a book once in a while. And I'm just like, what? Like, where did that come out of? 'Cause she was like, you're so smart, mijo. And then she's like, and Jovan, you could read a book once in a while. Okay, lady, I'm sorry. I didn't have time to read a book. And
Well,
your son read plenty of books and he was off to call.
see,
Okay, well,
the
see,
thing
don't
was,
make me go there then. Don't make me go there then.
oh,
Don't talk about me when your inner has issues. Don't do that.
the thing was, it wasn't her thing was because the way it did, you're telling it wrong. She was saying, and whatever, she was complimenting me after all the time in me getting out. This is like a month after I got out of prison. She came to visit us, and she was like, "You're real smart, mijo." She was talking all that, and then she was like, "Jovan, like." The way she said it was like keep up with him type shit, but it
Read a
came
book. I'm sorry. I don't have time to read a book. I was working 2 jobs raising a kid, and all the books that I was buying, I was sending them. Like, don't. I don't know. And it was
out.
like an awkward pause after she said it. It was kind of like, ah, you know what I mean? Like, we stood quiet because you and me both felt awkward. I
Yeah,
felt awkward. I was like,
it definitely came out wrong for sure. I agree with you. I agree, but I don't think she wasn't being malicious. I think that's the thing, though. You
and
know
that's
her.
why I still like her, and that's why I still love her. I think she's great. But
Yeah,
don't tell me to get a book when some of your kids have problems, boo boo.
yeah. I think she was just try. I think she truly was just trying to like.
Okay, well, don't give me advice when your life's not
Ah,
100%. I don't
hey,
like that.
ABC, your son has issues in his mind. Lo said, "Yup, I had one of those boom boxes. Remember when they were letting them? That was everybody started grabbing those real quick." Sergio said, "Burqueño, I didn't know they put out a pumpkin pie. Yeah, I'm about to try that. Yep. How the fuck did you remember that? I'm impressed, viejo." With the Access catalog. I don't know. It's been so long. AP said, Grillo's a smart dude. He beat me once at chess. That's something. Once, fool. uh, Joanna, what? And I'm not smart, bro. I read a lot. That's it. AP
Must
said,
be nice.
you're so
Wish I
crazy.
could just lay up and read all day.
Oh, yeah. It was a great time. Trust me, I would have rather been out here riding buses to work.
Mm.
Giovanna, why books make you so mad though? Chill. Everyone should read books. Nah, it
They
was the way she.
don't, no, they don't make me mad. It's how she said it. Like, she looked at me and was kind of like, oh, and you read a book. Like, lady, chill. Like, we just got here. Like, hold on. Like, I don't know. It was just, it's the way, it's the way it came off.
Lo said, see, White Finch, he forgot about his Diaz comment, and other people would pop a pill. Different coping mechanisms.
Oh my gosh.
Cheetah said, Cricks, this poverty thing is getting ridiculous. I'm seeing homeless camps popping up all over the place, like LA and Phoenix. There's a new one that's growing on 6th Ave and Southern in that huge empty lot. I'm seeing homeless camps in places that I have never before seen them in the past. Yeah, it's getting bad, bro. I think they were saying there was one downtown and they were supposed to do some kind of vote to see if they were going to move them, like force them out of there. It's crazy. Maruka was telling me too, like you're starting to see the ones like on the side of the freeways and stuff, like the way California had them. It's crazy, man. How
The craziest one that I saw was in California, and the guy actually is like building a little house on the freeway, like next to the freeway or something. And people are like okay with it. They're like, well, he doesn't bother nobody, and
yeah,
he picks up trash every day. And I'm like,
I seen
no,
that.
you just don't get to build a house wherever you want. Like we had to pay for our house, like, and not even pay for it. We're not even done paying for it. What are you talking about? To me, that was a little crazy.
Yeah. I seen the one that I think we're talking about that one where it was kind of up on the thing, and then there
Yeah.
was another one where Vato built it like it was in front of an abandoned building, and it was next to like a Home Depot. So he was getting a lot of the wood and stuff from the trash that whatever they would throw out, and he like actually, I mean, this fucking thing had he had a generator, so it had electricity. Like it was on wheels, but like he had put it on. It was on like it was just crazy the way he had it done, but it could be mobile. And they were asking all the neighbors there too, and they're like, "Well, he doesn't bother anybody, so we ain't really tripping." But then when they would ask the cops, they're like, "Well, um, as long as he's not in the way, because he was on like kind of like halfway on the sidewalk." And they're like, as long as he doesn't get in the way of people on the side, the movement. And they're like, but he's halfway on the sidewalk. And the cops are like, well, but it was a trip, man. Like he had built up, that motherfucker was just a little chante. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think it's okay. It's weird.
Burkina said, Sergio, yeah, I've been getting a couple every day for the last week. The pumpkin pies?
Oh, dang.
I'm going to have to grab those too. Shit. He said, I've been getting a couple every day for the last week.
Oh, my God.
You're like me, fool. Shit. I'm going to have to grab them if they're that good. Krusty's in the house. What's up, brother? He said, damn, you still on? Yeah, we started late, bro, today. We won't. Well, now we've been on, 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
We're probably about to finish up right now anyway. Don't laugh. Kind of late. People got to go to work.
Well, I'm not forcing anybody to stay here. If you got to go to work, hang up or go away.
Just go away.
Go away. Burkina said, Crustone Law said our freeways are legit. ADOT won't put up with that mess. Yeah, they're not going to let them happen. It probably won't let them happen like in the freeway. Are they doing it like up in those areas under the bridges? Are they doing anything?
I don't know. In Arizona, I don't know.
I know that's what they're doing in Cali, right? Like up there.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
been a
one.
mess.
They were like under the bridge, and this motherfucker had his little area. He had a toilet, and then he had another little section that he said was the uh what do they call it, like the visitors room or whatever, like when you have
Living room.
no, like when you have someone come over, they can stay in that room. That's their bed.
Oh, the
like,
guest room.
like a guest room. And he's like, and my brother comes over and stays here sometimes. So he had his room, a bathroom in the middle, then that guest room, and then he had refrigerators laying on their back, and those were his. That was like the bathtub that they get in and like wash up.
Okay, well.
It was crazy.
No.
He had that shit hooked up. And he was like, he just walking in his chanclas like he's at home. He's like, yeah, this is my guest room. So if someone comes over to hang out, if they need to go to sleep, crash out, they don't want to go home, they can sleep right here. And it was like a full another little section.
That's crazy. It's just wild.
I was like, how the fuck did they just let that happen?
When I was in California like 2 years ago, we were going downtown, and there was this guy, like there was all these tents on the freeway, and then this guy comes out of the tent and he's like stretching, like, ah, it's like 3 in the afternoon. He's like stretching, like if he just got up from a long nap, like he's so tired. Like, I'm like, oh, I had a good nap there, huh? Like, can we walk on the sidewalk? Can you move your house? Like, I know it sounds messed up, but dang, like, come on.
It's crazy. There's so many empty lots that's what they're gonna end up starting to take over. Crusted said, Burqueño, what's up? AP said, dang, I didn't notice the time. Time flies when you're having fun, having a good
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Crusty Peace said, Billy B23. AP said, hey, Crust. G-Thought said, are you talking about that homeless old man on the freeway hill in Pacoima, Los Angeles, Giovanna? I think that's the one.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
He was even
But
like
for free.
art,
Like,
different,
I have to pay mortgage. Like, come on.
and he was doing like different art things and stuff. They were saying
So
like
wild. She thought, come on.
he was a paisa too. I remember they were saying he's been in the U.S. like 7 years or some shit. Sergio said, Burqueño, hi, my name is Burqueño, and I'm addicted to McDonald's pumpkin pie, said Sergio.
They probably know him already. No
Kristen
mind.
said, Billy, sup, brother? Oh, yeah, they get to know you eventually, bro. Coming a couple times a day for the same thing. Burqueño said, we have the old hospital that the city was supposed to use for homeless. The people in the neighborhood voted no. Then they bitch about the tents. Oh, is that right? So what were they going to do? Just let them come in and take over the hospital? Or were they going to actually start make it a shelter or something?
But you can't just do that. Like, that's not normal.
Well, they got to do
I
something.
mean, they're trying to normalize it. Like, yeah, let me build this little house on the side of the freeway and just live here. Like, why are we normalizing that? That's not okay. I don't know. They got to do something about this. It's
I mean,
crazy.
problem is, what do you do? I mean, I think that's what the answer that they need. Like, do you just
It's no. You cannot build a house right here on the side of the freeway. But because they allow it and they normalize that, the dude's never gonna get his own place. He's gonna just live there because they okayed it.
Yeah, it's probably true. I just don't understand. You got that kind of ingenuity where you can build something with all of that. Man, you can get a job. Problem is, I mean, I get it too, though. Rent, mortgage is so fucking high that even if you get a job, you may still be homeless.
Like I said, I get it, and I've been over this. I've seen people come here from another country on a weekend and start working on Monday, and within a week have a place. It might not be their own place. They might be rooming with somebody or something. They even have a babysitter and everything. It's called get up, have some guts, get ready to work. Let's do this. Some people, most of them, not all of them, they're lazy. A lot of them are lazy.
Yeah. Chita said, I've seen him in person and on YouTube. That vato from Pacoima.
God.
AP said, Giovanna hates books and has a narco kingpin uncle.
John, no, I don't.
AP Purqueños or Sergio said, best believe I'm gonna go see if they have them out here. LOL. The pumpkin pot. Me too.
Oh, Lord.
I am too, bro. I should be googling it already.
Jeez.
Sergio said, Krusty. He's waving. AP saludo said Crust. Sergio, howdy. He said. AP said, I think they're coming from out of state, or they just all decided to start camping together. Yeah, I mean, shit. When you saw, I saw those videos of what was that Echo Park when they were all camped out there, and then the city came in and got them all out of there, but they were living it up right there too. Krusty said, I just woke up. Did you really, bro? From all day, or you just took a nap? So he said, Krusty, this has been a 2-hour roast on White Fence's honor. Sergio.
No, nobody roasted me. I mean, I'm a little cooked, but not roasted.
Krusty said, Orale. Law said, the boom boom room.
The boom room.
Agenda 21. What's that? Is that some kind of vote on that or something? AP said, yes, the day of reckoning for LA, Giovanna. We also renamed their little clica, or for La Giovanna. We also renamed their little clica Deportation 50 or D50.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And when Ro P hears about all this, when she hears about all this mess, she's, watch. The silent majority, watch. You just wait right there. You wait right there.
Purqueño said, Chitats, you ain't lying. Krusty said, Timo MIA. He was here earlier. Yeah, he's gone now. He's off somewhere else probably. Chitats said, you need to see Skid Row in downtown LA. I've seen like videos, but yeah, I've heard. Purqueño said the entire downtown Los Angeles area is Skid Row now. Yeah, I visit there every 4 years or so, and it amazes me. I haven't been out there. My ruca was out there last year. Did you see it like that, babe?
In 2020? Yeah, it was crazy. They were everywhere. Tents everywhere. You could not walk on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, then the guy like comes out of his tent like stretching his arms and popping his back like good little nap. Good. Really?
Man, I need
man. Huh?
You just mentioned popping back. I need to go to a chiropractor.
I'll pop your back when you get here.
All right.
Cool.
Cheetot said, yeah, that old paisa man that was turning trash into art, supposedly. Yeah. Krusty said, people live in the LA riverbed. Do they? It's crazy. Sergio said, or Pulqueño said, Sergio, you ain't lying either, bro. I go there regularly. It smells like piss and marijuana. Krusty said, the housing crash left many homeless.
Yeah, then I would get with like 5 people I know and say, hey, let's rent this apartment. Let's all work. Let's, like I said, I don't know how. Like this guy walks out of his tent, like stretching his arms, and yet there's people that are illegal scrubbing toilets and working as housekeepers. I just don't get it. Most of them don't want to.
Yeah.
And then most of them are on that stuff, so they don't know any better. They can't work because they're like zombies, and the other half doesn't want to work. It's all a mess.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of the mental health issues out there too. But I think a lot of them take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Burkini said they closed down the hospital about 5 years ago. It was supposed to be a mega homeless shelter. Never happened. Damn.
At homeless shelters, do you have to be clean when you stay at a homeless shelter?
It depends on the shelter.
Do you have to be like not an addict or using?
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I think, I don't know.
Because
doubt it.
That could be a thing. Like, hey, we have a homeless shelter here for you, but you can't. You can't be on that stuff, whatever. And then nobody's going to go to it, obviously, because majority of them are. What? What are you looking at?
I heard something. That you, Max? Was that you? All right.
My brother scared you, huh?
About to go grab my thingamajigger.
Yeah, he scared you. I told him you've been acting up with me, so he was about to. He was about to, but
You're about to get the thingamajigger. You're laughing. He's stupid. Fell asleep since I got home from work, said Krusty. Orale.
oh, that's a good nap.
Burkina said, Agenda 21, you'll own nothing and be happy. Klaus Schwab. You'll own nothing and be happy? So what does that do? Like a socialistic thing? Big motherfucker said, oh, that's what the D stands for?
It's not that big guy. That's not what that stands for. He tells lies. Don't listen to him.
Law said, Krusty, white fence guilty conscience has her dressing like a rabbit handing out baskets.
Okay, well, again, that was in junior high. I was very sorry for that. I actually was really sorry about a lot of things I did. My sophomore year of high school, I saw the other side of things. That's when I became much nicer. Okay, you can take it off. Thank you. Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh, man. AP said, so who's D50, Giovanna? Ropi and Chele? Please, that's almost even. Sad.
Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna send it out in a group text. Oh,
Where he said, you figure that they would want to be further away from people. Yeah, I know I would. I wouldn't want to be like in the middle of people. I don't know. I couldn't do it, bro. I'm too prideful. I couldn't do it. I mean, I'd have to figure something out real quick. But I definitely, in the meantime, I wouldn't be out in the middle of just everybody. I'd be embarrassed. AP said, Skid Row has people from all over the country. I heard people bus unwanted individuals to LA. Damn. Krusty said, LOL, los put the gafas on.
oh.
Jita said, yeah, all the mid-U.S. states get their homeless and buy them a one-way ticket to California.
Yeah.
Porqueño, even a lot of the homeless out here are from down south. A lot of them came over when Katrina hit New Orleans and they never left.
Yeah, because they know that you guys are gonna put up with them. That's why.
ZG said, downtown Phoenix is fucked up too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Volcano says, shoot, the shelters out here are drug havens. Drug heavens? Heavens? Yeah.
Our drug what?
Like heaven, drug heavens, havens.
What does that mean? Like you can be on drugs?
Yeah, like there's
and they help you?
probably a lot of drugs there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I don't think they really worry about that side of it. They're just trying to shelter homeless people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if it's a homeless shelter and there's, women and children there or men with their kids there, you're just gonna allow some guy to come in and he's high?
Well, I don't think they would let anybody that's being disruptive, but I don't think they UA to get you in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
I'm not sure though. 480 said, that's crazy. Don't know what I pushed, but it started the live from the beginning. Oh, just come all the way back. You just forward it all the way. You'll catch up. Law said that pic looks like she's got her hand out telling Casey, bitch, give me your money.
No, that's not what it was.
The
Kind of like
rabbit one? Let's see.
It's like too cool, like with your hand, like cool.
Too cool?
Yeah. Stop.
Too cool.
Okay, well.
Give me your money.
Oh my God, now I'm gonna look her up.
480 said, about to get a kitchen knife because of felony past convictions, lol. Oh, can't hold any weapons, lol. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. AP said, Grillo, so you gotta go to open the kitchen at work, chale. Oh, fuck.
See what I mean? See.
I just gotta go unlock it all. I'm just gonna unlock all the walk-ins and shit, and then.
I think we're gonna finish up the comments and then call it a night. Stop. Why do you do that?
Yeah, we're gonna do
Why
10
do
more
you,
minutes. At 3
okay,
hours.
but
So shut
why
it
do
down.
you do that though? Don't do that.
What I do? Don't make you look like that.
Yeah.
All right, you calling the shots, babe. What do you think? 10 more minutes?
But we'll talk after. Embarrass me.
Be embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Right. Exactly.
Burqueño said, white fence, you'd be shocked at the crap that goes on in the homeless shelters, drug dealing, prostitution, everything. People literally doing that stuff with their mats next to everybody else's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Sergio said, laugh my ass off. Law said, I can give you her info.
Okay,
Case.
well look, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll figure it out. I'll look her up in the yearbook, her last name, and I'm gonna look her up, and I'm gonna tell you right now, she's probably living her best life. You know?
You think?
Yeah.
I guess if that makes you feel better.
She's gonna be happy. I already know it.
AP said, if you touch the live button, it takes you to the present of the live, said AP said. Gita said, Cricket is going to get the talk after. She's going to get on me, bro. AP said, Giovanna, you're a wealth of content for Mr. Perplex. He said, Mr. Perplex.
Mr. Perplex over here. Mr. Smart Guy.
Watch out.
I wasn't aware what was going down yet, and you.
I should post that one.
Little Serranos?
The Serranos?
Yeah.
The Serrano peppers?
Yeah, little spicy little things. Those things are hot.
AP said she wasn't living her best life when she knew you.
Oh, I was in junior high, you guys. Junior high. I don't know why I did it. I don't.
Cheetah said, what's perplexed? Right?
You know what? You know what? Now thinking of it, that summer of junior high, going into high school, I was supposed to get my own phone line. And because of that, I didn't get it. Now I'm upset. Now I'm really thinking back.
So now Casey's a bitch?
No, I just remembered that. Like,
Lo said, okay, guys, it's time to go home. You
yeah.
gone, brother?
Wow. See, I suffered enough.
AP said, the distraught Vato, he wasn't aware of what was going down. Yeah, I know. He knew what was happening. He knew. He was playing dumb. Big motherfucker said, hey, Grio, what's up with the videos? Oh, I gotta get them to you, bro. I'll get you some. I got some right here. Which ones did you want me to send you? I can't remember now. Gotta text. I gotta email you. Tell me which ones. Porqueño said 8P serio. Billy said, yeah, post that one. I should. I gotta. I'd have to edit it a little bit. Take off.
Was he just in denial? Is that what that video was about?
No. So at that time, they were.
I'm pretty sure you've told me before, but I don't remember.
Yeah, they were. There was two carnales beefing against each other, and they each had their crews. Well, this vato that's on the phone, Chewy was the carnal, and then the other one, there was another one, Stranger was his name, and they each had their crews. Well, this dude that Chewy is talking to was on Chewy's crew, but he defected and went to Stranger's crew. And so that's where Chewy's telling him, like, you disrespected me, like you did me bad, you betrayed me. And he's like, nah, homie, like how did I do that? And because Chewie had found out he was like talking to the other crew behind his back type shit.
Oh.
And he's trying to deny it right there. He's like, I didn't do nothing. He's like, come on, you know what you did. I'm not gonna sit here and say it, but you know what you did. And then he even told him, I'm gonna give you what I'm gonna do for you is I'll let them know you want to talk to them, but you're through. And he's like, well, why am I through? And he's like, you might as well just leave town. He's like, well, why should I leave town? I didn't do nothing wrong. And he's like, well, you don't have to. You could stay.
Oh, he can't be friends with who he wants to be friends with? That's what we're doing?
Yeah, it's like Casey.
Oh, man. Okay, well.
AP said, yeah, post that one. He thought they cared, pobrecito. Yeah, that's the thing. You're stuck in the middle. You got these two vatos fighting. You think you're doing the right thing by talking to both of them because they're both supposedly carnales. But you're caught in the middle. You're just a pawn. Lo said you're supposed to save your money, not take Casey's milk money to buy a phone. Gacho.
No, I wasn't going to buy a phone. My parents were going to put my own phone line in my room so I can have my own phone line.
And then that happened.
And yeah, that took that away too.
Big motherfucker said whichever ones. Okay, I'll shoot you one tonight. I'm looking at some right now. I'll send you some. AP said, good night, everybody. I'm gonna hit the sack. Giovanna,
Good
sorry.
night.
Sorry, not really though, he said.
I know you're sorry, not sorry. We'll see each other again tomorrow. I'm here all week. Okay, I'm coming back stronger tomorrow. Okay.
Vicky said she took another kid's lunch again.
No.
Same one we've been talking about the whole time. That the one that has 7 kids by 7 different dads.
No, she don't. She got married.
Oh.
She's living a good life. Right, has a white picket fence.
Burqueño said, LOL, Vicky. Chita said, why was Stranger strange? I don't know. I don't know what made him strange. Besides the fact that he was working undercover. Law said, don't trip. Casey is okay. I'll tell her you're sorry.
No. I said I was sorry.
Chita said, Dougie better watch his step.
Oh.
That's right. Dougie tried to come in yesterday. You see that? Fucking puto.
Ah.
Raziel's in the house. What's up, fool? Damn. You came in the last 3 minutes, bro. How you doing? He said, sup, everybody. Anybody want coffee? He said.
That's right.
What's up, brother? He said, just got up. Did you? Shit, I gotta go to work real quick and then go to sleep.
But those naps after work, when you pass out and then you just sleep the whole day and you wake up and you're like, what the heck? It's 3 a.m.
Remember that other day when I had to text you to find out what time it was?
Yeah.
Fuck. It was like 7:13. I didn't know if it was morning or 7:13 in the evening.
Yeah. I mean, your body needs rest, needs to catch up.
Yeah, Sergio said, like most of us criminals, White Fence isn't sorry for what she did. She's sorry she got caught.
Oh, no, Sergio. No. I am sorry. And I was even more sorry in high school when I saw a lot of mean things going on. Actually, that's when I really started feeling sorry for people and, became a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Law said, White Fence, why do you keep saying she has a house with a white picket fence? Try to humor.
She probably does. I don't even think she remembers that happened to her. I'm going to find out, though.
I don't think so.
I'm going to look her up.
Vicky says, Sergio? Laughing. Sergio said, Cuba Raziel. Burqueño said, got me a Starbucks coffee and a McDonald's pumpkin pie right here. So many emotions, so little time.
Oh my God, you're going to be up all night. What the heck?
That's right.
Did you get espresso shots or just a coffee?
That's funny.
Oh my God. I
Oh,
would not be able to sleep right now.
Raziel said, "¿Qué hubo, Sergio del Burque?" Yeah, bro. Worked 7 to 10, slept 4 hours, and getting ready to hit it at 5:30. Orale.
Okay.
7 to 10. Damn. Yeah, I didn't. Today I kind of lazy dated, but I worked, but I just kind of, I didn't do much. I was chilling. I had a few things to do in the office, but then I just waited to do the drive and then came to do this. So 480 said white fence should go spend the night in one of the places or a tent for a day or a weekend.
No, I'm okay. I can't. I have to go to work. I can't.
Law said white fence calling the white fence white. Raziel said, Cricket, did you see that girl that killed Vanessa Guillen? Pled to 30 years and a 12-year tail when she gets out. She's like 32, 33 right now. Who's Vanessa Guillen?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. She killed her. Was she someone famous or what? I didn't see that, bro. Porqueño hide it before she... Vicky. He put the... Porqueño said, nah, after... You get that?
What?
Vicky put, because Porqueño said he has that Starbucks coffee and that pie.
Mm-hmm.
So Vicky put Porqueño hide it before she, and then he ... like before you take his lunch.
Oh, I was being insulted. I didn't even know it. Wow.
Porqueño said, nah, after a 400-mile drive, I'll crash like a baby when I get home.
Oh, no, hold on, Vicky. I don't do that no more. Thank you.
Raziel said, Cricket, how many people you got working for you? Like in my department? Yeah. So I have 5 engineers under me. Big motherfucker said she was the army chick. Who was? Oh, Vanessa Guillen. Oh, the one
sure.
was that. I don't remember that story. I mean, I remember multiple stories like that. I don't remember that one specifically, but I remember there was one where one came up missing, and then I guess then they found her body. Or is that the one? I think I've heard of a couple of those type of that happened at the army bases where so even a dude. I remember a dude came up missing too, right? Raziel said Vanessa Guillen was the girl that got killed at Fort Hood in Texas. She got in some kind of beef with this black dude and his girlfriend. The black dude was in the army with her. Damn. And they killed her, huh? 30 years.
That's it?
It's about right. Porqueño said, Vicky, laughing. Sergio said, laugh my ass off. Raziel said the black dude ended up hitting her in the head with a hammer, chopping her up and hiding the body all over the woods with his girlfriend in some greasy shit.
And 30 years is all they got?
Well, she got 30 because she probably accessory and told on her dude. He's probably going to get the life. It's crazy. 480. You put the little coffee, the honey, the bread. He's got a whole breakfast thing going.
Yeah.
Porqueño said, I got a lock on my lunchbox.
Okay, you lock that up. You put the little lock on it, okay? It better not be the same lunchbox as mine. You'll have to go buy another one.
Raziel said, pretty little girl, bro. The whole thing is nasty. Yeah, that's the one. The black dude ended up eating a bullet on base. Oh, he killed himself?
What?
So just his Ruka's the only one left with the case. She got 30. Que gacho. That's how it works. It's fucked up. Too bad. consequences. At least she still has a life, though. 30 years. She'll get out when she's like 50.
She'll be about your guys' age.
So stupid. You're a fool.
And
All
then
right.
she'll probably be like, but I look 23.
He said, yeah, he killed himself immediately. I guess he figured out he wasn't getting out of it.
No, he wouldn't have gotten out of that.
Yeah. 480, put the smile, now cry later. Los said, Los is out. Peace. Yeah, we're all out of here.
Yeah, we are too.
I'm going to shut this shit down. We're 5 minutes over. I appreciate you guys. Gracias. Porqueño said, was that in El Paso a couple of years ago? I don't know. Where's Fort Hood? Wherever Fort Hood is. Isn't that Dallas? Or is that somewhere else? I don't know. Houston? I'm just naming fucking, I don't even know. Just naming a bunch of cities in Texas. Austin? I know it ain't Albuquerque because my family would have told me about that.
Okay, well. Don't. I'm just not, because I don't want to be here another hour, so.
Raziel said it's near Waco, Texas. Vicky said, good night, all. All right, everybody. Take care, Sin Porqueño. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tonight.
Good night.
It was a good conversation, I believe.
Somewhat, but it was all right.
See if there's any stuff I can pull out of it and release, but I got another one ready, so I appreciate you guys for going through these conversations with us. Thank you. Como siempre. Don't forget, we are still looking for a family in Califas. Or you know what? Anyway, it doesn't matter where. Obviously, if we get two in one state, doesn't matter. Just if there's anybody that knows of a family that needs, then bring it to us and let's see what we can do. Also, we have a month left for anybody that can and will like to donate for the Christmas fundraiser. I believe we have. I'm not sure exactly how much yet, but we're good. But every little bit counts. So we appreciate you guys como siempre. Y hasta mañana.
Good night, everybody. Have a good work.
Los said, see you in a few months. All right, brother.
Bye.
Raziel said, night, everybody. 480 said, lights out, Phoenix. Big motherfucker said, later, loser.
Okay. Later, loser, too.
Billy B23 said, peace out, everybody. Big motherfucker said, good night, Grillo. So we are gone. Hey, Los, just so you know, hopefully you're still there. I think hopefully in the next week or so, we're still waiting on we already have our corporation. We've had that for a while, but we're waiting on the nonprofit. The IRS's decision on the paperwork we filed for the nonprofit, and the lawyer said should have been already last week, if not the next couple. So hopefully that should be happening soon. And once it does, I'll be hopefully in Phoenix, and hopefully we'll be doing bigger things. Big motherfucker said, good night, Grillo. Sergio says, show them my certified New Mexican paperwork again so White Fence knows what real paperwork is.
Okay, no, that was mine. That was mine. And you counterfeited that, so.
I gotta send it over to my thing. I don't got it right now.
Okay, well, we're not.
Where he said, there's always a bunk ready for you in Maricopa County Jail. We'll leave the light on for you. 480.
Not for me.
Burke just said, pay back for that noob comment.
Oh, but you are a noob. It's okay.
So just said, have a good night, everyone. Los said, cool. LA Dodgers Blues said, good night, everyone.
All right. Good night.
I just wanted to tell you, Los, because I still remember you donated that for back then when we started it. The good thing was eventually we got a real lawyer and was able to do it all the right way. But we did get the corporation and all that. So, nomás pa' que sepas. LA Dodgers Blues say good night, everyone. Vámonos. Appreciate you guys.
Los vamos.
Hasta mañana. And we are out of here.
Flick it. Flick it with your